Okay, I'm
Okay, we're
resetting
gonna have to
now.
tell me then.
You can just restart at any moment. It doesn't really matter. I reset now, so just go.
Oh shit.
But
According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way that a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small and to get its flat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Sequence 75, Intro to Berry. INT, what's that?
I mean, I think it's introduction maybe, but just read it as whatever you want.
Introduction,
You
Benson
can read it as
test.
int or just make up a word.
Day angle on. Sneakers on the ground, camera pans up to reveal Barry Benson's bedroom angle on. Barry's hand flipping through different sweaters in his closet. Barry, yellow jacket, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Oh, black and yellow. Angle on, Barry wearing the sweater he picked, looking in the mirror. Barry continued. Yeah, let's shake things up a little. He picks the black and yellow one. He then goes to the sink, takes the top off a container of honey and puts some honey into his hair. He squirts some in his mouth and gargles. Then he takes the lid off the bottle and roasts them on like deodorant. Cut to introduction Benson House kitchen. Continuous Barry's mother, Janet Benson, yells up at Barry. Janet Benson. Jesus Christ.
So I think it's
Barry,
interior.
breakfast is ready.
Ever.
Interior?
Yeah, maybe, but doesn't matter. Just go with whatever you feel like it might be.
Oh shit, I lost where he was. You distracted me.
Just highlight wherever you're reading. It makes it easier if you get distracted.
Fuck. Barry, breakfast is ready. Cut to B movie. JS revisions 81307. One initiate Barry's room, I guess I'll just say. Continues Barry coming as effects phone ringing. Barry's antennae vibrate as they ring like a phone. Barry's hands are wet. He looks around for a towel. Barry continued, hang on a second. He wipes his hands on his sweater and pulls his antennae down to his ear and mouth. Barry continued, hello? This is his best friend, Adam Flayman, is on the other end. Adam, Barry. Adam. Adam, can you believe this is happening? Barry can't believe it. I'll pick you up. Barry, where's the eye? I'll pick you up. Barry sticks his finger in a sharpener. SFX buzzing as his stinger is sharpened. He tests the sharpness with his finger. SFX being very continued, looking sharp. Angle on. Barry hovering down the hall. Sliding down the staircase banister, Barry's mother, Janet Benson, is in the kitchen. Janet Benson, Barry, why don't you use the stairs? Your father paid good money for those. B-movie, JS revisions 81307, 2. Barry, sorry. I'm excited. Barry's father, Martin Benson, enters. He's reading the newspaper with the headline, Queen gives birth to 1,000 tuplets, resting comfortably. Martin Benson, here's the graduate. We're very proud of you, son, and a perfect report card. All B's. Janet Benson, mushing Barry's hair, very proud. Barry Ma. I've got this thing going on here. Barry readjusts his hair, starts to leave. Janet Benson, told you stop flying in the house. Cut to sequence 750, driving to graduation. Exit the suburb. Morning, a garage door opens. Barry drives out his car. B-movie, JS revisions 81307, 3, angle on Barry's friend. Adam Flayman, standing by the curb, he's reading a newspaper with the headline, Frisbee hits Hive, internet down B standard. Yes. I heard a sound and next thing I knew, whammo! Barry drives up, stops in front of Adam. Adam jumps in. Barry, hey, Adam. Adam, hey, Barry. Pointing at Barry's hair. Is that fuzz gel? Barry, a little. It's a special day. Finally graduating. Adam, I never thought I'd make it. Barry, yeah, 3 days of grad school, 3 days of high school. Adam, those were so awkward. Barry, 3 days of college. I'm glad I took off one day in the middle and just hitchhiked around the hive. Adam, you did come back at different. They drive by a bee who's jockeying. Artie, hi Barry. Barry to a B pedestrian. Hey Artie, growing a mustache? Looks good. Barry and Adam drive from the suburbs into the city. Adam, hey, did you hear about Frankie? BMovieJS revisions 8.13.074. Barry, yeah? Adam, you going to his funeral? Barry, no, I'm not going to his funeral. Everybody knows you sting someone you die. You don't waste it on a squirrel. He was such a hothead. Adam, yeah, I guess he could have just gotten out of the way. The drive through a loop-de-loop. Barry and Adam. Whoa, wee! Adam, I love this incorporating the amusement park right into our regular day. Barry, I guess that's why they say we don't need vacations. Cut to sequence 95, graduation excerpt. Graduation ceremony continues. Barry and Adam come to a stop. They exit the car, flying over the crowd to their seats. Barry. Graduation ceremony. Boy, quite a bit pomp under the circumstances. They land in their seats. Barry continued. Adam, today we are men. BMovieJS revisions 8.13.075. Adam, we are. Barry, B-man. These fucking puns, I forgot about them. Adam, amen. Barry, hallelujah. Barry hits Adam's forehead. Adam goes into a rapture. An announcement comes over the... Fuck.
Over the fuck? I don't remember that.
The PA announcer. Here you go. Students, faculty, distinguished Bs, please welcome Dean Buswell. Angle on B. Dean Buswell steps up to the podium. The podium has a sign that reads, "Welcome graduating class of," with translation style flipping numbers after it. Buswell, welcome New Hive City graduating class of. The numbers on the podium change to 915. Buswell, continue. 915. He clears his throat and then concludes our graduation ceremonies. And begins your career at Hunex Industries. Barry, are we going to pick our job today? Adam, I heard it's just orientation.
Check the locker.
The rows of chairs change in transformer like mechanical motion to Universal Studios Type 4 trams. Buswell walks off the stage. Barry retrams. Whoa, heads up, here we go. BMovieJS revisions 8.13.076. Sequence 125. Factory female voice. Fuck, I'm not doing a fucking female voice. Keep your hands and antennas inside the tram at all times. In Spanish. Dejen las manos y antenas adentro del tram a todos tiempos.
See.
Barry, I wonder what it's going to be like. Adam, a little scary. Barry shakes Adam. Barry and Adam. Ah! The tram passes under sign reading Hunex, a division of
I just scared
Hunesco.
myself.
What'd you do?
Apparently I have a binding that also resets my everything. It's
Okay.
fine, apparently I'm just resetting. I'll just not be hitting this button. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
A part of Hexagon Group, truly welcome to Hunex, division of Hunesco and a part of the Hexagon Group. Barry, this is it? The Hunex doors open, revealing the factory. Barry, continue. Wow, Trudy. We know that you, as a bee, have worked your whole life to get to the point where you can work for your whole life. Honey begins when our valiant pollen jocks bring the nectar to the hive, where our top secret formula is automatically color corrected, scent adjusted, and bubble contoured into this. Trudy grabs a test tube of honey from a technician. BMovieJS revisions 8.13.077. Trudy continued. Soothing sweet syrup with its distinctive golden glow. You all know as everyone in the tram in unison, honey! Trudy flips the flask into the crowd and laughs as they all scramble for it. Angle on. A girl bee catching the honey. Adam, Soto. That girl was hot. Barry, Soto, she's my cousin. Adam, she is? Barry, yes. We're all cousins. Adam, right, you're right. Trudy, at Hunex.
Oh, hell yes!
At Hunex, we constantly strive to improve every aspect of bee existence. These bees are stress testing a new helmet technology. Angle on a stunt bee in a helmet getting hit with a newspaper, then a shoe, then a fly swatter. He gets up and gives a thumbs up. The graduate bees applaud. Adam, re-stunt bee. What do you think he makes? Very not enough. Trudy, and here we have our latest advancement, the Krellman. B-Movie, JS Revisions 8.13.07.8. Barry, wow, what does he do? What does that do? Trudy catches that little strand of honey that hangs after you pour it. Saves us millions. Angle on the Krellman machine, bees with hand-shaped hats on. Rotating around a wheel to catch drips of honey. Adam's hand shoots up. Adam, can anyone work on the Krellman? Trudy, of course, most bee jobs are small ones, but bees know that every small job, if it's done well, means a lot. There are over 3,000 different bee occupations, but choose carefully because you'll stay in that job that you pick for the rest of your life. The bees cheer, Angle on, Barry's smile dropping slightly. Barry, the same job for the rest of your life? I didn't know that. Adam, what's the difference? Trudy, and you'll be happy to know that bees are, as a species, haven't had one day off in 27 million years. Barry, so you'll just work us to death? Trudy, laughing. We'll sure try. Everyone laughs.
I hit it.
Said Barry. B-Movie, JS Revisions 8.13.07.9. The tram drops down a log flume type steep drop.
Let's go.
Cameras flash as all the bees throw up their hands. The frame freezes into a snapshot. Barry looks concerned. The tram continues through 2 doors. Form dissolve to sequence 175, walking the hive. Initiate Hunex. Why am I using initiate?
Why not?
The log... I don't know. The log flume photo as Barry looks at it. Adam, wow. That blew my mind. Barry, annoyed. What's the difference? Adam, how could you say that? One job forever? That's an insane choice to have to make. Adam, well, I'm relieved. Now we only have to make one decision in life. Barry, but Adam, how could you never have told us that? How could they have never told us that? Adam, Barry, why would you question anything? We're bees. We're the most perfectly functioning society on Earth. They walk by a newspaper stand with a sandwich board reading, Bee goes berserk, stings 7 then self. Angle on, a bee filling his car's gas tank from a honey pump. Fills his car some, then takes a swig for himself. Newspaper bee, to bee guzzling gas, hey Barry. And Adam begin to cross the street. B-Movie, JS Revisions 8.15.07.10. Barry, yeah, but Adam, did you ever think that maybe things were a little too well around here? They stop in the middle of the street. The traffic moves perfectly around them. Adam, like what? Give me one example. Barry thinks. I don't know, but you know what I'm talking about. They walk off. Sequence 400. Meet the jocks. SFX the sound of pollen jocks. Pen down from the hummocks.
Huh?
What?
Smoker scrolling.
Oh. Pen down from the hummock statue. J-Gate announcer, please clear the gate. Royal Nectar Force on approach. Royal Nectar Force on approach. Barry, wait a second. Check it out. Hey, those are pollen jocks. Adam, wow, 4 patrol bees fly in through the hive's giant gothic entrance. The patrol bees are wearing fighter pilot helmets with black visors. Adam continued, I've never seen them this close. Barry, they know what it's like to go outside the hive. Adam, yeah, but some of them don't come back. B-Movie, JS Revisions 8.13.07.11. The nectar from the pollen jocks is removed from their backpacks and loaded onto the trucks on their way to Hunex. A small crowd forms around the patrol bees. Each one has a pit crew that takes their nectar. Lou Loduca hurries the pit crew along. Lou Loduca, you guys did great. You're monsters. You're sky freaks. I love it. Schoolgirls are jumping up and down and squealing nearby. Barry, I wonder where those guys had just been. Adam, I don't know. Barry, their day's not planned. Outside the hive, flying who knows where, doing who knows what. Adam, you can't just decide one day to be a pollen jock. You have to be bred for that. Very right. Pollen jocks cross in close proximity to Barry and Adam. Some pollen falls off onto Barry and Adam. Barry, one day... Holy shit. Barry continued, look at that. That's more pollen than you and I will ever see in the lifetime. Adam, playing with the pollen. It's just a status symbol. I think bees make too big a deal out of it. Barry, perhaps, unless you're wearing it, and the ladies see you wearing it. Angle on 2 girl bees, B-Movie JS revisions 8.13.07.12. Adam, those ladies... aren't they our cousins too? Very distant. Angle on 2 pollen jocks, Jackson. Look at these 2, splits couple of hive Harrys. Jackson, let's have some fun with them. The pollen jocks approach. Barry and Adam continue to talk to the girls. Girl 1, it must be so dangerous as being a pollen jock. Barry, oh yeah, one time a bear had me pinned against the mushroom. He had one paw in my throat, and with the other he was slapping me back and forth across the face. Girl 1, oh my, Barry, I never thought I'd knock him out. Girl 2, to Adam. And what were you doing in all of this? Adam, obviously, I was trying to alert the authorities. The girl swipes off pollen from Adam with her finger. Barry, read, pollen, I can autograph that if you want. PVGS revisions 8.13.07.13. Jackson. Little gusty out there today, wasn't it, comrades? Barry, yeah, gusty. Buzz, you know we're going to hit a sunflower patch about 6 miles from here tomorrow. Barry, 6 miles, huh? Adam whispering, Barry! Buzz, it's a puddle jump for us. But maybe you're not up for it. Barry, maybe I am. Adam whispering louder, you're not! Buzz, we're going. 0900 at J Gate. Adam, read J Gate. What?
Just realized I suck. Hope the gas cans weren't spawned in. Yeah.
Oh.
I trolled myself.
Whoa, Buzz leaning on top of Barry. What do you think, Buzzy boy? Are you B enough? Barry, I might be. It all depends on what 0900 means. Cut the sequence 450, the balcony. B-Movie JS revisions 8.13.07. 14. Initiate Benson House balcony. Later, Barry is standing on the balcony alone, looking out over the city. Martin Benson enters, sneaks up behind Barry, and gooses him in his ribs. Martin Benson hunnecks, Barry, oh dad. You surprise me, Martin Benson, laughing. Have you decided what you're interested in, son? Barry, well, there's a lot of choices. Martin Benson, but you only get one. Martin laughs. Barry, dad, do you ever get bored doing the same job every day? Martin Benson, son, let me tell you something about stirring. Making the stirring motion. You grab that stick and you just move it around, and you stir it around. You get yourself into a rhythm. It's a beautiful thing. Barry, you know, Dad, the more I think about it, maybe the honey field just isn't right for me. Martin Benson, and you were thinking of what, making balloon animals? That's a bad job for a guy with a stinger. B-Movie, JS revisions 8.13.07.15. Barry, well no. Martin Benson, Janet, your son's not sure he wants to go into honey. Janet Benson, oh Barry, you are so funny sometimes. Barry, I'm not trying to be funny. Martin Benson, you're not funny, you're going into honey. Our son, the stirrer. Janet Benson, you're going to be a stirrer. Barry, no one's listening to me. Martin Benson, wait until you see the sticks I have for you. Barry, I can say anything I want right now. I'm going to get an ant tattoo. Janet Benson, let's open some fresh honey and celebrate. Barry, maybe I'll pierce my thorax. Martin Benson, toasting to honey. Barry, shave my antenna. Janet Benson to honey. To honey. B-Movie JS revisions 8.13.07.16. Barry, shack up with the grasshopper. Get a gold tooth and start calling everybody dog. Cut the sequence 760. Job placement. The EXT Hunex Lobby. A continuous angle on a bee bus stop. One group of bees stands on the pavement as another group hovers above them. A double-decker bus pulls up. The hovering bees get on the top level, and the standing bees get on the bottom. Barry and Adam pull up us outside of Hunex. Adam, I can't believe we're starting work today. Today's the day. Adam jumps out of the car. Adam, OC, come on, all the good jobs will be gone. Barry, yeah right. Angle on a board reading, a job placement board. Buswell, the bee processor is at the counter. Another bee applicant. Sandy Shrimpkin is exiting. Sandy Shrimpkin, is it still available? Buswell, hang on. He looks at the changing numbers on the board. 2 left, and one of them is yours. Congratulations, son. Step to the side, please. B-Movie JS Revisions 8.13.07.17. Sandy Shrimpkin. Yeah, Adam, to Sandy leaving. What did you get? Sandy Shrimpkin picking the crud out. That is a stellar. Adam, wow, Buswell. To Adam and Barry, a couple of newbies? Adam, yes sir, our first day, we're ready. Buswell, well, step up and make your choice. Angle on a chart listing the different sectors of Hunex. Heating, cooling, viscosity, Krellman, pollen counting, stunt bee, pouring, stir, humming, regurgitating, front desk, hair removal, inspector number 7, chef, lint coordinator, stripe supervisor, antennae ball polisher, mite wrangler, swatting counselor, wax monkey, wing brusher, hive keeper, restroom attendant. Adam to Barry. Do you want to go first? Barry, no, you go. Adam, oh my, what's available? Buswell, restroom attendant is always open and not for the reason you think. Adam, any chance of getting to the Krellman? Sir, Buswell? Sure, you're on. B-Movie JS Revisions 8.13.07. 18. He pops the Krellman hat onto Adam's head. Angle on the job board. The columns read occupation, positions available, and status. Middle column has numbers and the right column has job openings flipping between open and pending and closed. Buswell continued, oh, I'm sorry, the Krellman just closed out. Adam, oh, he takes the hat off. Adam. Buswell, wax monkeys are always open. The Krellman goes from closed to open. Buswell continued, and the Krellman just opened up again. Adam, what happened? Buswell, well, whenever a bee dies, that's an opening. Pointing at the board, see that? He's dead. Another dead one. Deadified, 2 more dead. Dead from the neck up, dead from the neck down. But that's life. Angle on Barry's disturbed expression. Adam, feeling pressured to decide. Oh, this is so hard. Heating, cooling, stunt bee, pourer, stir, humming, inspector number 7, lint coordinator, stripe supervisor, antenna ball polisher, mite wrangler, Barry, what do you think I should? Barry? B-Movie JS Revisions 8.13.07.19. Barry is gone. Cut the sequence 775. Lou LaDuca speech. EXT gate same time splits. Jackson, Buzz, Lou, and 2 other bees are going through the final pre-flight checks. Barry enters. Loduca. Alright. We've got the sunflower patch in quadrant 9. Geranium window box on set in place. Barry's antennae rings with a phone. Adam, Vio, what happened to you? Where are you? Barry whispers throughout. Barry, I'm going out, Adam. Adam, Vio. Out where? Barry, out there. Adam, Vio, putting it together. Oh no, Barry, I have to. Before I go to work for the rest of my life. Adam, Vio, you're going to die. You're crazy. Hello? Barry, oh, another call is coming. Him. B-Movie, JS Revisions 8.13.07.20. Adam, Vio, you're crazy. Barry comes up. Angle on Lou LaDuca, if anyone's feeling brave, there's a Korean deli on 83rd that gets the rest of today. Okay.
having fun.
Very.
Are you having fun?
Very tentatively. Hey guys. Very Buzz. Well, look at that. Splits, isn't that the kid we saw yesterday? Lulo Duca. To Barry. Hold it, son. Flight deck's restricted. Jackson. It's okay, Lou. We're going to take him up. Splits and Jackson chuckle. Lulo Duca. Really? Luduca. Okay. You got a rain advisory today, and as well as you all know, bees cannot fly in rain. So be careful, as always. Reading off the clipboard. Watch your brooms, honey stick. Oh, I thought that said 4. Okay. Watch your brooms, hockey sticks, dogs, birds, bears, and bats. B-movie, JS Revisions 8/13/07/21. Also, I got a couple reports of root beer being poured on us. Murphy's in a home because of it. Just babbling like a cicada. Barry, that's awful. Lulo Duca, and a reminder for all of you rookies. B-law number 1. Absolutely no talking to humans. Alright, launch positions. The jocks get into formation, chanting as they move. Lulo Duca continued. Black and yellow. Jocks, hello. Splits to Barry. Are you ready for this hot shot? Barry, yeah, bring it on. Barry nods, terrified. Buzz, wind. Oh, wind, check. Jock number 1 and 10A. Check. Jock number 2, nectar pack. Check. Jackson wings. Check. Splits stinger. Check. Barry scared out of humming. Out of my shorts. Check. Lulo Duca. Okay, ladies, let's move it out. Everyone flips their goggles down. Pit crew, bees crank their wings, and remove the starting blocks. We hear loud humming. B-movie JS Revisions 8/13/07/22. Lulo Duca continued. Lulo Duca continued. I think that's a mistake. Pound those petunias, you striped stem suckers. All of you, drain those flowers. A flight deck guy in a deep crowd hand signals them out the archway as the backwash from bee wings flutters his jumpsuit. Barry follows everyone, sequence 800, flying with the jocks. The bees climb above treetops in formation. Barry is euphoric. Barry, whoa, I'm out. I can't believe I'm out. So blue, ha ha ha. A beat. I feel so fast and free. R.E. kites in sky. Box kite. Wow. They fly by several bicyclists and approach a patch of flowers. Barry continued. Flowers? Splits, this is blue leader. We have Rose's visual. Bring it around 30 degrees and hold on. Barry Soto. Roses? Jackson. 30 degrees. Roger, bringing it around. Many pollen jocks break off from the main group. They use their equipment to collect nectar from flowers. Barry flies down to watch the jocks collect the nectar. Jocks stand to the side, kid. It's got a bit of a kick. The jock fires the gun and recoils. Barry watches the gun fill up with nectar. B-movie JS Revisions 8/13/07/23. Barry, oh, that is one nectar collector. Jock, you ever see pollination up close? Barry, no sir. He takes off and excess pollen dust falls, causing the flowers to come back to life. Jock as he pollinates. I picked some pollen up over here, sprinkle it over there, maybe a dash over there, pinch on that one. See that? It's a little bit of magic, ain't it? The flowers perk up as he pollinates. Barry, wow, that's amazing. Why do we do that? Jock, that's pollen power, kid. More pollen, more flowers, more nectar, more honey for us. Very cool. The jock winks at Barry. Barry rejoins the other jocks in the sky.
Level sucks. Holy shit.
They swoop over pollen, kissing the surface. We see their image reflected in the water. They're really moving. They fly over fountain. Buzz, I'm picking up a lot of bright yellow. Could be daisies. Don't we need those? Splits, copy that visual. We see that what appear to be yellow flowers on a green field. B-movie JS Revisions 8/13/07/24. They go into a deep bank and dive. Buzz, hold on. One of these flowers seems to be on the move. Splits, say again, are you reporting a moving flower? Buzz, affirmative. Sequence 900. Tennis game. The Pollen Jocks land. It is a tennis court with dozens of tennis balls. A couple, Vanessa and Ken, plays tennis. The bees land right in the midst of a group of balls. Ken, OC. That was on the line. The other bees start walking around amongst the immense yellow globes. Splits, this is the coolest, what is it? They stop at a ball on a white line and look up at it. Jackson, I don't know, but I'm loving this color. Splits, smelling the tennis ball. Smells good. Not like a flower, but I like it. Jackson, yeah, fuzzy. Buzz, chemically. Jackson, careful guys, it's a little grabby. Barry lands on a ball and collapses. B-Movie JS Revisions 8/13/07/25. Barry, oh my sweet lord of bees. Jackson, hey Candy Brain, get off of there. Barry attempts to pull his legs off, but they stick. Barry, problem, a tennis shoe and a hand enter frame. The hand picks up the ball with Barry underneath it. Barry continued, guys, Buzz, this could be bad. Jackson, affirmative. Vanessa walks back to the service line. Bounces the ball each time it bounces, the other bees cringe and grasp. Angle on Barry, terrified, pure dumb luck. He's not getting squished. Barry, with each bounce, very close, gonna hurt, mama's little boy. Splits, you're way out of position, rookie. Angle on Vanessa surfing. We see Barry and the ball up against the racket as she brings it back. She tosses the ball into the air, Barry's eyes widen. The ball is struck, and the rally is on. Ken coming in at you like a missile. Ken hits the ball back. Barry feels the G-forces. Angle on the pollen shots, watching Barry pass them in a slow motion. B-Movie JS Revisions 8/13/07/26. Barry in slow motion. Help me. Jackson, you know I don't think these are flowers. Which should we tell him? Jackson, I think he knows. Barry OS. What is this? Vanessa, it's a high-arching block. Ken waits poised for the return. You see Barry having trouble maneuvering the ball from fatigue. Ken overly confident, match point. Angle on Ken running up. What?
You're being informed about int and x being interior and exterior.
You didn't inform me on EXT being exterior.
I said that, you just weren't paying attention apparently.
No,
As
you
I also
didn't.
said, it doesn't matter, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, no, now I'm gonna be fucking self-conscious about it if I mess it up.
Okay, now you're gonna have to start over. You made a mistake.
I'm not restarting. Ken running up. He has a killer look in his eyes. He's going to hit the ultimate overhead smash. Ken continued. You can just start packing up honey because I believe you're about to eat it. Angle on pollen jocks. Jackson. Ahem. Ken is distracted by the jock. Ken, what? No, he misses badly. The ball rockets into oblivion. Barry still hanging on. Angle on Ken berating himself. Ken continued. Oh, you cannot be serious. We hear the ball whistling and Barry screaming. B-Movie GS Revisions 8/13/07/27. Barry. Yowzer. Sequence 1000 SUV. The ball flies through the air and lands in the middle of the street. It bounces into the street. It bounces into the street again and sticks in the grill of an SUV. Interior car. Engine continuous. Barry's POV. The grill of the SUV sucks him up. He tumbles through a black tunnel, whirling vanes and pistons. Barry, ah, oh, eek, ah. Barry gets chilled by the AC system and sees a frozen grasshopper. Barry continued. Revised grasshopper. Ew, gross. Cut to interior car. Continuous. The car is packed with a typical suburban family. Mother, father, 8-year-old boy, little girl in the car seat, and a grandmother. A big slobbery dog is behind the grate. Barry pops into the passenger compartment, hitting the mother's magazine. Mother, there's a bee in the car! They all notice the bee and start screaming. Barry, ah, Barry, tumbles around the car. We see the faces from his POV. Mother, do something. B-Movie J has revisions 8130728.
Rocket
Father, I'm driving. Barry flies by the little girl in her car seat. She waves hello, little girl. Hi, B. Son, he's back here. He's gonna sting me. The car swerves around the road. Barry flies into the back where the slobbery dog snaps at him. Barry deftly avoids the jaws and gross. Flying spittle. Mother, nobody move. If you don't move, he won't sting you. Freeze. Everyone in the car freezes. Barry freezes. They stare at each other, eyes going back and forth, waiting to see who will make the first move. Barry blinks. Granny. He blinked. Granny pulls out a can of hairspray. Son, spray him, Granny. Granny sprays the hairspray everywhere. Father, what are you doing? Granny's. It's the hairspray. Extra hold. Mother, kill it. Barry gets sprayed back by the hairspray and sucked out of the sunroof. Cut to B-Movie JS revisions 8130729. Exterior city street. Continues Barry. Wow, the tension level out of here is unbelievable. I've got to get home. As Barry flies down the street, it starts to rain. He nimbly avoids the rain at first. Barry continued. Whoa, whoa. Can't fly in rain. Can't fly in rain. Can't fly in. A couple drops hit him. His wings limp and he starts falling. Barry continued. Mayday, mayday, be going down. Barry sees a window ledge and aims for it and just makes it.
What was inside?
Shivering and exhausted, he crawls into an open window as it closes. Sequence 1100, Vanessa saves Barry. Barry. Interior, Vanessa's apartment. Continues. Inside the window, Barry shakes off the rain like a dog. Vanessa, Ken, Andy, and Anna enter the apartment. Vanessa, can you close the window, please? Ken, huh? Oh, to Andy, hey, check out my new resume. I made it into a fold-out brochure. You see, it folds out. Ken holds up his brochure with photos of himself and a resume in the middle. Angle on Barry hiding behind the curtains as Ken closes the window. B-Movie JS revisions 8130730. Barry, oh no, more humans. I don't need this. Barry hovers up into the air and throws himself into the glass. Barry continued, dazed. Ow! What was that? He does it again and then multiple more times. Barry continued, maybe this time. Barry jumps onto the drapes. Barry continued, out of breath. Drapes? Then R.E. glass. That is diabolical. Ken, it's fantastic. It's got all my special skills, even my top 10 favorite movies. Andy, what's your number 1? Star Wars? Ken, I don't go for that. Make Star Wars noises. Kind of stuff. Angle on Barry. Barry, no wonder we're not supposed to talk to them. They're out of their minds. Ken, when I walk out of a job interview, they're flabbergasted. They can't believe the things I say. Barry looks around and sees the light bulb fixture in the middle of the ceiling. B-Movie JS revisions 8130731. Barry. Okay, what does the RE stand for?
What does what stand for?
The RE. There's parentheses RE colon light bulb.
Regarding, I think.
Barry, regarding light bulb. Oh, there's the sun. Maybe that's a way out. Barry takes off and heads straight for the light bulb. His POV, the 75-watt label grows as he gets closer. Barry continued, I don't remember the sun having a big 75 on it. Barry hits the bulb and is knocked out silly. He falls into a bowl of guacamole, and he dips his chip into the guacamole, taking Barry with it. Angle on Ken and Andy. Ken, I'll tell you what. You know what? I predicted global warming. I could feel it getting hotter. At first I thought it was just me. Barry's POV, giant human mouth opening. Ken continued, wait, stop, B. Anna, kill it. They all jump up from their chairs. Andy looks around for something to use. Ken comes in for the kill with a big timber-rimmed boot on each hand. Ken stands back. These are winter boots. Vanessa enters and stops Ken from squashing Barry. Vanessa grabs Ken's arm. Wait, don't kill him. Close up on Barry's puzzled face. Ken, you know I'm allergic to them. This thing could kill me. B-Movie JS Revisions 8130732. Vanessa, why does his life have any less value than yours? She takes a glass tumbler and places it over Barry. Ken, why does his life have any less value than mine? Is that your statement? Vanessa, I'm just saying, all life has value. You don't know what he's capable of feeling. Barry looks up through the glass and watches this conversation, astounded. Vanessa rips Ken's resume in half and slides it under the glass. Ken, wistful, my brochure. There's a moment of eye contact as he carries Barry to the window. She opens it and sets him free. Vanessa, there you go, little guy. Ken, OC, I'm not scared of them. But you know it's an allergic thing. Andy, OC. Hey, why don't you put that on your resume brochure? And it's not funny, my whole face could puff up. Andy, make it one of your special skills. Ken, you know knocking someone out is also a special skill. Got to B-Movie JS Revisions 8130733. Christ. Exterior windowsill. Continues. Barry stares over the window frame. He can't believe what's just happened. It's still raining. Dissolve to sequence 1200.
Yeah!
Barry speaks.
I finished.
Exterior windowsill.
First campaign.
You finished passing. Later, Barry is still staring through the window inside everyone saying their goodbyes. Ken, Vanessa, next week, yogurt night? Vanessa, yeah, sure, Ken. You know, whatever. Ken, you can put carob chips on there. Vanessa, good night. Ken has the exit, supposed to be less calories or something. Vanessa, bye. She shuts the door. Vanessa starts cleaning up. Barry, I've got to say something. She saved my life. I've got to say something. Alright, here it goes. Barry flies in B-Movie GS Revisions 8130734. Interior of Vanessa's apartment. Continuous Barry hides himself on different products placed along the kitchen shelves. He hides on a Bumblebee tuna can and a greetings from Coney Island Muscle Man postcard on the fridge. Barry on fridge. What would I say? Landing on a bottle.
Unbelievable.
I could really get into trouble.
You guys are the biggest chicken shits.
He stands looking at Vanessa. Barry continued. It's a B law. You're not supposed to talk to a human. I can't believe I'm doing this. I've got to. Oh, I can't do it. Come on. No, yes, no, do it. I can't. How should I start it? You like jazz? No,
like
that's
jazz.
no good. Here she comes, spooky fool. As Vanessa walks by, Barry takes a deep breath. Barry continued, cheerful. Hi. Vanessa drops a stack of dishes and hops back. Barry continued, I'm sorry. Vanessa, you're talking. Barry, yes, I know. Vanessa, you're talking. Barry, I know, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Vanessa, it's okay, it's fine. It's just, I know I'm dreaming, but I don't recall going to bed. B-Movie JS Revisions 81307. 35. Barry, well, you know I'm sure this is very disconcerting. Vanessa, well, yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a surprise to me. I mean, you're a bee. Barry, yeah, I'm a bee, and you know I'm not supposed to be doing this, but they were all trying to kill me, and if it wasn't for you, I mean, I had to thank you, it's just the way I was raised. Vanessa intentionally jabs her hand with a fork. Vanessa, ow, Barry, that's a little weird. Vanessa to herself, I'm talking to a bee. Barry, yeah. Vanessa, I'm talking to a bee. Barry, anyway. Vanessa, and a bee is talking to me. Barry, I just want you to know that I'm grateful. I'm going to leave now. Vanessa, wait. How did you learn to do that? Barry, what? B-Movie JS Revisions 8130736. Vanessa, the talking thing. Barry, the same way you did. I guess Mama, Dada, honey, you pick it up. Vanessa, that's very funny. Barry, yeah, bees are funny. If we didn't laugh, we'd cry. With what we have to deal with. Vanessa laughs. Barry continued. Anyway, Vanessa, can I get you something? Barry, like what? Vanessa, I don't know. Coffee, Barry. Well, I don't want to put you out. Vanessa, it's no trouble. Barry, unless you're making anyway.
Shut up.
Vanessa, oh, it takes 2 minutes. Barry, really? Vanessa, it's just coffee. Barry, I hate to impose. B-Movie, JS Revisions 81307. Vanessa, don't be ridiculous. Barry, actually, I would love a cup. Vanessa, hey, you want a little rum cake? Barry, I really shouldn't. Vanessa, have a little rum cake. Barry, no, I can't. Vanessa, oh, come on, Barry, Barry, you know I'm trying to lose a couple micrograms here.
In there.
In there? It says here.
I don't fucking know. I'm going based off memory. Be proud of me that I kind of remember. Come on.
Vanessa, where? Barry, well, these stripes don't help. Vanessa, you look great. Barry, I don't know if you know anything about fashion. Vanessa starts pouring the coffee through an imaginary cup and directly onto the floor. Barry continued, are you alright? Vanessa, no. Dissolve to sequence 1300 rooftop coffee. B-Movie GS Revisions 8130738. Exterior, Vanessa's roof. Later, Barry and Vanessa are drinking coffee on a roof terrace. He's perched on her keychain. Barry, he can't get a taxi. He's making the tie in a cab as they're flying up Madison. He finally gets there. Vanessa, Barry, he runs up the steps onto the church. The wedding is on. Vanessa, yeah? Barry, and he says watermelon. I thought you said Guatemalan. Vanessa, Barry, why would I marry a watermelon? Barry laughs. Vanessa doesn't. Vanessa, oh, is that a bee joke? Barry, yeah, that's kind of the stuff we do. Vanessa, yeah, different. A beat. Vanessa continues. So anyway, what are you going to do, Barry? B-Movie JS Revisions 8130739. Barry, about work? I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to do my part for the hive, but I can't do it the way I want. Vanessa, I know how you feel. Barry, you do? Vanessa, sure. My parents wanted me to be a lawyer or a doctor, but I wanted to be a florist. Barry, really? Vanessa, my only interest is flowers. Barry, our new queen was just elected with the same campaign slogan. Vanessa, oh? Barry, anyway, see, there's my hive right there. You can see it. Vanessa, oh, you're in the sheep meadow. Barry, excited. Yes, you know the turtle pond? Vanessa, yes. Barry, I'm right off of that. Vanessa, oh no.
This finale.
Oh no way.
Which is
I know that area.
These generators must be set up to power
No,
the bridge.
you can skip that.
Oh, yeah,
Do you know
just,
I lost a toe ring there once? Barry, really? You know, I'm passing. I should have told you this early, but you can also skip having to pour the cans.
I tried that when I was testing it. I couldn't get it to work, so I thought it doesn't work.
Yeah, you have to go to the left and onto those stairs to the left. B-Movie JS Revisions 8130740.
We need to raise the bridge.
You have to,
I think I pressed this.
yeah, you have to jump up. The faster way to do it is just rocket jump up into the air so you can hit the trigger.
I'll just go over. Where do I even...
No,
What do I do
we
then?
have to go back and
Generator's out.
start the generator again.
It takes me so long since I did this campaign. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Vanessa, yes. Barry, why do girls put rings on their toes? Vanessa, why not? Barry, I don't know. It's like putting a head on your knee. Vanessa, really? Okay. A janitor in the background changes the light bulb. To him it appears like Vanessa is talking to an imaginary friend. Janitor, you right, ma'am? Vanessa, oh yeah, fine, just having 2 cups of coffee. Barry, anyway, this has been great. Wiping his mouth. Thanks for the coffee.
Starting these
Barry
generators
gazes
is
at
going to look
Vanessa.
like a
Vanessa,
horde.
oh yeah, it's no trouble. Barry, sorry if I couldn't finish it. Vanessa giggles. Barry continued. Regarding coffee.
Let's get
If I
ready
did,
before
I'd
we
be
hit.
up the rest of my life. Can I take a piece of this with me? Vanessa, sure. Here, have a crumb. He takes a crumb from the plate and hands it to Barry. B-Movie JS Revisions 8130741. Barry, a little dreamy. Oh, thanks.
Last generator.
Fucking highlight, thank you. Vanessa, yeah. There's an awkward pause. Barry, alright, well then I guess I'll see you around or not. Or... Vanessa, okay, Barry. Barry, and thank you so much again. For before. Vanessa, oh that? Barry, yeah. Vanessa, oh that was nothing. Barry, well, not nothing, but anyway. Vanessa extends her hand and shakes Barry's gingerly. The janitor watches. The light bulb shorts out, the janitor falls. Cut the sequence 1400. Annex interior. Annex building next day in Guam. A test bee wearing the parachute is in the wind tunnel, hovering through increasingly heavy wind. Signed under a flashing light read, a test in progress in a hurricane test survival test 2. Bees in a lab coats were it's so poorly written. Bees in the lab coats are observing behind glass. B-Movie JS Revisions 8130742. Lab coat B1. This can't possibly work. Lab coat B2. Well, he's all set to go. We may as well try. Into the mic. Okay, Dave, pull the chute. The test bee opens his parachute. He's instantly blown against the rear wall.
We can use
Adam
that
and Barry
sailboat by the
enter.
bridge.
Adam, sounds amazing. Barry, oh, it was amazing. It was the scariest, happiest moment of my life. Adam, humans? Humans? I can't believe you were with humans. Giant, scary humans. What were they like? They're huge and crazy. They talk crazy, they eat crazy giant things, they drive around real crazy. Adam, and do they try to kill you like on TV? Barry, some of them, but some of them don't. Adam, how'd you get back? Barry, poodle. Adam, look, you did it, and I'm glad. You saw whatever you wanted to see out there, and had your experience, and now you're black. Now you're back. You can pick out your job, and everything can be normal. B-Movie JS Revisions 8130743.
But just wait for the
Angle
bridge.
on. No. You have to go back and restart the one generator.
I just wait until the generator heats tension.
Well, if you drop down and already did it, if it was the slow progress bar, then you did that wrong. Because it has to be
I
the
went up
fast
here,
progress bar.
I hit the button and then I started the closest generator here. Now, wait.
Was the progress bar slow or was it fast? Because if it was slow, then you did it wrong. You have to find a way to die and restart that.
I mean, how do I know if it's what's slow, what's fast? I think so.
Oh, you'll tell.
And then I did it wrong.
Angle on, lab bees examining a candy corn through a microscope. Very well, Adam. Adam, well, very well, I met someone. Adam, you met someone? Was she bee-ish? Very, Adam, not a wasp. Your parents will kill you. Barry, no, not a wasp. Adam, spider? Barry, you know I'm not attracted to spiders.
Oh, we have more generators.
I know to everyone else it's like the hottest thing with the 8 legs and all. I can't
Let's
get
get ready
by
before
that
we hit
face. Barry makes a spider face. Adam, so who is she? She's a human. Oh, no. That didn't happen. You didn't do that. That is B-law. You wouldn't break the B-law. Barry, her name's Vanessa. B-Movie JS Revisions 8130744. Adam, oh boy. Barry, she's so nice. And she's a florist. Adam, oh no. You're dating a human florist. Barry, we're not dating. Adam, you're flying outside the hive. You're talking to human beings that attack our homes with power washers and M80s. That's 1/8 of a stick of dynamite. Barry, she saved my life, and she understands me. Adam, this is over. Barry pulls out the crumb. Barry, eat this. Barry stuffs the crumb into Adam's face. Adam, this is not over. What was that? Barry, they call it a crumb. Adam, that was so stinging stripy. Barry, and that's not even what they eat. That just falls off what they eat. Do you know what a Cinnabon is? Jesus Christ. Adam, no. B-movie JS revisions 8/13/07/45. Barry, it's bread. Adam,
We
come
can
in
use
here.
that sailboat
Barry
by
in
the
the
bridge.
cinnamon. Adam, be quiet. Barry
Got it.
is... and frosting. They heat it up. Adam, sit down. Interior Adam's office and continuous Barry, really hot. Adam, listen to me. We are not
Starting these
them, we're
generators.
us. There's us and there's them. Barry, yes, but who can deny the heart that is yearning?
Was that too
Barry
early?
rolls his chair down the
That was too early.
corridor. Adam, there's no yearning. Stop yearning. Listen to me. You have to get to start thinking B, my friend. Another B joins in. Another B thinking B. Wider shot as a third B enters, popping up the cubicle wall. Third B thinking B, even wider shot as all the Bs join in. B movie JS revisions 8/13/07/46. Other Bs thinking B, thinking B, thinking B. Cut to sequence
Wait,
1500.
I have to
Poolside
restart the entire
nagging.
campaign if I fuck up this and vote too early, right? I'm not allowed to load into the last map.
You looked fine on the fade to me.
It didn't split. That's why I'm assuming this is fucked. So I think I have to redo the entire campaign now. So I'll just not vote next time, because I don't fucking know how this campaign works.
Oh, the finale on Sacrifice doesn't auto-split.
Oh.
Unless you have a game director on.
Okay, well, I don't know. Is it on by default? Actually, no. Well, then I guess then I am fine. And I can just control...
Okay, we'll finally continue. Cut to sequence 1500. Pool nagging, exterior, backyard, parents' house. Day. Barry sits on a raft in a hexagon honey pool, legs dangling into the water. Janet Benson and Martin Benson stand over him wearing big 60s sunglasses and cabana-type outfits. The sun shines brightly behind their heads. Janet Benson. There he is. He's in the pool.
Based.
Martin Benson. You know what your problem is, Barry? Barry, I've got to start thinking B. Martin Benson. Barry, how much longer is this going to go on? It's been 3 days. I don't understand why you're not working. Barry, well, I've got a lot of big life decisions I'm thinking about. Martin Benson, what life? You have no life. You have no job.
You're barely a bee.
Barry throws his hands in the air. Barry, Janet Benson, would it kill you to just make a little honey? Barry rolls off the raft and sinks to the bottom of the pool. We hear his parents' muffled voices from above the surface. B-movie JS revisions 8/13/47. Janet Benson continued, muffled. Barry, come out from under there. Your father's talking to you. Martin, would you talk to him? Martin Benson, Barry, I'm talking to you. The soft exterior picnic area.
Damn it!
The music Sugar Sugar by the Archies. Barry and Vanessa are having a picnic. A mosquito lands on Vanessa's leg. She swats it violently. Barry's head whips around, aghast. They stare at each other awkwardly in a frozen moment, then burst into hysterical laughter. Vanessa gets up. Vanessa, you coming? Barry got everything? Vanessa, all set. Vanessa gets into a one-man ultralight plane with a black and yellow paint scheme.
Black and yellow.
She...
yellow, black and yellow.
She puts on her helmet. Barry, you go ahead, I'll catch up. Vanessa, come hither, wink.
Come.
Don't... You're distracting me. Don't make it too long. The ultralight takes off. Barry catches up. They fly side by side. Vanessa continued. Watch this. Vanessa does a loop-de-loop and flies right into the side of a mountain, bursting into a huge ball of flames. B-movie JS revisions 8/13/07/48. Barry, yelling anguished. Vanessa exterior Barry's parents' house. He continuous angle on Barry's face bursting through the surface of the pool. Gasping for air, eyes opening in horror. Martin Benson, we're still here, Barry. Janet Benson, I told you not to yell at him. He doesn't respond when you yell at him. Martin Benson, then why are you yelling at me? Janet Benson, because you don't listen. Martin Benson, I'm not listening to this. Barry is toweling off, putting on his sweater. Barry, sorry mom, I've got to go. Janet Benson, where are you going? Barry, nowhere. I'm meeting a friend. Barry jumps off the balcony and exits. Janet Benson, calling after him. A girl, is this why you can't decide? Barry, bye. Bye, Janet. Janet Benson, I hope she's B-ish. Cut to B-Movie GS Revisions 8/13/07/49. Sequence 1700 Streetwalk Supermarket. Exterior dinner.
This is funny because I'm on
Vanessa's
the
horse
street
shop.
walking to a supermarket. Sorry, continue.
Hahaha. Day. Vanessa flips the sign to say, sorry, we missed you. And locks the door. Angle on a poster on Vanessa's door to the tournament of Rosa's Parade in Pasadena. Barry, so they have a huge parade of just flowers every year in Pasadena? Vanessa, oh, to be in the tournament of roses, that's every florist's dream. Up on a float, surrounded by flowers, crowds cheering. Barry, wow, a tournament? Do those roses actually compete in athletic events? Vanessa, no. Alright, I've got one. How come you don't fly everywhere? Barry, it's exhausting. Why don't you run everywhere? Vanessa, Barry, isn't it faster? Vanessa, yeah, okay, I see. Alright, your turn. Barry and Vanessa walk/fly down a New York side street. No other pedestrians near them. Barry, TiVo. You can just free ride TV. That's insane. B-Movie JS Revisions 8/13/07/50. Vanessa, what? You don't have anything like that? Barry, we have high vogue, but it's a disease. It's a horrible, horrible disease. Vanessa, oh my, they turned the corner onto a busier avenue, people start to squat at Barry. Man, dumb bees. Vanessa, you must just want to sting all those dudes. Barry, we really try not to sting. It's usually fatal for us. Vanessa, so you really have to watch your temper. They enter a supermarket, cut to interior supermarket. Barry, oh yeah, very carefully. They kick a wall, take a walk, write an angry letter, and throw it out. You work through it like in any emotion, anger, jealousy, under his breath, lust. Barry hops on top of some cardboard boxes in the middle of the aisle. A stock boy. Hector whacks him with a rolled-up magazine. Vanessa to Barry, oh my goodness, are you okay? B-Movie JS Revision 8/13/07/51. Barry, yeah, phew. Vanessa whacks Hector over the head with the magazine. Vanessa to Hector, what is wrong with you? Hector, it's a bug. Vanessa, well, it's not bothering anybody. Get out of here, you creep. Vanessa pushes him and Hector exits, muttering. Barry shaking it off, what was that? A pick and save circular? Vanessa, yeah, it was. How did you know? Barry, it felt like about 10 pages. 75's pretty much our limit. Vanessa, boy, you've really got that down to a science. Barry, oh yeah, oh, we have to. I lost a cousin to Italian Vogue. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that wrong, but we'll just continue. Vanessa, I'll bet. Barry stops, sees the wall of honey jars. Barry, what in the name of Mighty Hercules is this? How did this get here? Cute Bee, Golden Blossom, Ray Liotta Private Select? Vanessa, is he that actor? B-Movie JS Revisions 8/13/07/52. Barry, I never heard of him. Why is this here? Vanessa, for people. We eat it. Barry, why? Gesturing around the market. You don't have any food enough of your own? Vanessa, well, yes, we Barry. How did you even get it? Vanessa, well, bees make it. Barry, I know who makes it, and it's hard to make it. There's heating, cooling, stirring. You need a whole Krauman thing. Vanessa, it's organic. Barry, it's organic. Vanessa, it's just honey. Barry, just what? Bees don't know about this. This is stealing. A lot of stealing. You've taken our homes, our schools, our hospitals. This is all we have, and it's on sale? I'm going to get to the bottom of this. I'm going to get to the bottom of all of this. Rips off the label of the Ray Liotta Private Select. Cut to B-Movie JS Revisions 8130753. Sequence 1800 windshield. Exterior back of the supermarket loading dock. Later that day, Barry distinguishes himself by blackening out the yellow lines with a magic marker and putting on some water paint. He sees Hector the stock boy with a knife, cutting open cardboard boxes filled with honey jars. Man, almost done? Hector's almost. Barry steps in some honey, making a snapping noise. Hector stops and turns. Hector continued. He is here. I sense it. Hector grabs his box cutter. Barry reacts, hides himself behind the box again. Hector continued. Talking too loud to no one in particular. Well, I guess I'll go home now and just leave this nice honey out with no one around. The beat. Hector pretends to exit. He takes a couple of steps in place. Angle on the honey jar. Barry steps out into a moody spotlight. Barry, you're busted, box boy. Hector, aha! I knew I heard something. So you can talk. Barry flies up, stinger out, pushing Hector up against the wall. As Hector backs up, he drops his knife. Barry, oh, I can talk, and now you're going to start talking. B-Movie JS Revisions 8130754. Where are you getting all that sweet stuff? Who's your supplier? Hector, I don't know what you're talking about. I thought we were all friends. The last thing we want to do is upset any of you bees. Hector grabs a push pin. Barry fences with a stinger. Hector continued. You're too late. It's ours now. Barry, you sir have crossed the wrong sword. Hector, you sir are about to be lunch for my iguana, Ignacio.
Oh, shit.
Barry and Hector get into a crossroads, nose-to-nose confrontation. Barry, where is the honey coming from? Barry knocks the push pin out of his hand. Barry puts his finger up to Hector's nose. Barry continued. Tell me where. Hector pointing up to the truck. Honey Farms. It comes from Honey Farms. Angle on the Honey Farms truck leaving the parking lot. Barry turns, takes off after the truck through an alley. He follows the truck onto a busy street, dodging a bus and several cabs. Cabby, crazy person, he flies through a metal pipe onto the truck on the top of a truck. Barry, oh. B-Movie JS Revisions 8130755. Barry continued. Barry grabs onto a bicycle messenger's backpack. The Honey Farms truck starts to pull away. Barry uses the bungee cord to slingshot himself towards the truck. He lands on the windshield where the wind plasters him to the glass. He looks up to find himself surrounded by what appears to be dead bugs. He climbs across, working his way around the bodies. Barry continued. Oh my, what a horrible thing has happened here. Look at these faces. They never knew what hit them. And now they're on the road to nowhere. A mosquito opens his eyes. Moose blood. Psst. Wait, just keep still. Barry, what, you're not dead? Moose blood, do I look dead? Hey man, they will wipe anything that moves. Now where are you headed? Barry, to Honey Farms. I'm onto something huge here. Moose blood, I'm going to Alaska. Moose blood. Crazy stuff blows your head off. Ladybug, I'm going to Tacoma. Barry, to fly. What about you? Moose blood, he really is dead. Barry, alright. The wiper comes towards them.
Fine, you fucker.
Movie JS Revisions 8130756. Moose blood. Uh-oh. Barry, what is that? Moose blood. Oh no, it's a wiper. Triple blade. Barry, triple blade. Moose blood. Jump on. It's our only chance. B. They hang on as the wiper goes back and forth. Moose blood continued, yelling to the truck driver through the glass. Why does everything have to be so doggone clean? How much do you people need to see? Open your eyes. Stick your head out the window. Go to interior truck cab SFX radio. Radio voice for NPR News in Washington. I'm Carl Casson. Exterior truck windshield moose blood. But don't kill no more bugs. The mosquito was flung off of the wiper. Moose blood continued. Speed! Barry Moose blood guy. B-Movie JS Revisions 8130757. Barry slides toward the end of the wipers. Is thrown off, but he grabs the aerial and hangs on for dear life. Barry looks across and sees a cricket on another vehicle in the exact same predicament. They look at each other and scream in unison. Barry and Cricket, ah. Their bug grabs onto the... Fuck. Where'd it go? Where was I? There is. Another bug grabs onto the aerial and screams as well. Interior, truck, cab, same time, driver. You hear something? Trucker passenger like what? Driver like tiny screaming. Trucker passenger turn off the radio. The driver reaches down and presses a button lowering the aerial. Exterior truck windshield. Same time, Barry and the other bug do a choose up to the bottom. Barry wins. Barry, aha. Then he finally has to let go and gets thrown off into the truck horn atop cab. Mooseblood is inside. Mooseblood, hey, what's up, B-boy? Barry, hey, blood. Dissolved to B-Movie JS Revisions 8.13.07.58. Interior truck horn. Later, Barry. Later, Barry, and it was just an endless row of honey jars as far as the eye could see. Mooseblood, wow. Barry, so I'm assuming wherever this honey truck goes, that's where they're getting it. I mean, that honey's ours. Mooseblood, bees hang tight. Barry, well, we're all jammed in there. It's a close community. Mooseblood, not as us, man. We're on our own. Every mosquito is on his own. Barry, but what if you get into trouble? Mooseblood, trouble? You're a mosquito. You're in trouble. Nobody likes us. They're all just smacking. People see a mosquito smack smack. Barry, at least you're out in the world. You must meet a lot of girls. Mooseblood, mosquito girls tried to trade up. Get with a moth, dragonfly. Mosquito girl don't want no mosquito. A blood mobile pulls up alongside. Mooseblood continued. Whoa, you've got to be kidding me. Mooseblood's about to leave the building. Fuck's sake. So long, B-Movie JS Revisions 8.13.07.59. Mooseblood exits the horn and jumps onto the Bloodmobile. Mooseblood continued, hey guys, I knew I'd catch you all down here. Did you bring your crazy straws? Catch a sequence 1900, the apiary exterior, apiary. I don't know what the fuck that is, but fuck it, we ball. Later, Barry sees a sign, Honey Farms. The truck comes to a stop. SFX, the Honey Farms truck, blares its horn. Barry flies out, lands on the hood, angle on two beekeepers, Freddy and Elmo, walking around to the back of the gift shop. Barry follows them and lands in a nearby tree. Freddy. Then we throw it in some jars, slap a label on it, then it's pretty much pure profit. Barry, what is this place? Elmo. Bees got a brain the size of a pinhead. Freddy, they are pinheads. The both laugh, angle on Barry reacting. They arrive at the back of the shop where one of them opens a smoker box. Freddy continued, hey, check out the new smoker. B-Movie JS Revisions 8.13.07.60. Elmo, oh sweet, that's the one you want. Freddy, the Thomas 3000. Barry, smoker. Freddy, 90 puffs a minute, semi-automatic. Place the nicotine, all the top. It asked again the fire was there. Freddy continued. A couple of breaths of this and it knocks them right out. They make the honey, we make the money. Barry, they make the honey, we make the money. The Barry climbs out onto the netting of Freddy's hat. He climbs up to the brim and looks at the deep edge. He sees the apiary boxes. Freddy smokes them. Barry continued, oh my. As Freddy turns around, Barry jumps into the open apiary box and into an apartment. Howard and Fran are just coming to from smoking. Barry continued, what's going on? Are you okay? Howard, yeah, it doesn't last too long. He coughs a few times. Great, how did you two get here? You know you're in a fake hide with fake walls? Howard pointing to the picture on the wall. B-Movie JS Revisions 8.13.07.61. Our queen was moved here, we had no choice. Barry, looking at a picture on the wall, this is your queen? That's a man in women's clothes. That's a drag queen. The other wall opens. Barry sees the hundreds of apiary boxes. Barry continued, "What is this?" Barry pulls out his camera and starts snapping. Barry continued, "Oh no, there's hundreds of them." Theo as Barry takes pictures. Bee honey, our honey, is being brazenly stolen on a massive scale. Cut to sequence 2100. Barry tells family interior Barry's parents' house. Living room. Later Barry has assembled his parents, Adam and Uncle Carl. Barry, this is worse than anything the bears have done to us, and I intend to do something about it. Janet Benson, oh Barry, stop. Martin Benson, who told you that humans are taking our honey? That's just a rumor. Barry, do these look like rumors? Barry throws the pictures on the table. Uncle Carl, cleaning his glasses with his shirt tail, digs through a bowl of nuts with his finger. B-movie JS Revisions 8130762. Howard continued, Uncle Carl, that's a conspiracy theory. These are obviously doctored photos. Janet Benson, Barry, how did you get mixed up in all of this? Adam jumping up, because he's been talking to humans. Janet Benson, what? Martin Benson talking to humans? Oh, Barry. Adam, he has a human girlfriend and they make out. Janet Benson makes out. Barry, we do not. Adam, you wish you could.
Same.
I'm hurt.
Whose side are you on? Adam, the bees! Uncle Carl stands up and pulls his pants up to his chest. Uncle Carl, I dated a cricket once in San Antonio. Man, those crazy legs kept me up all night. Hachichiwa. Janet Benson, Barry, this is what you want to do with your life? Barry, this is what I want to do for all our lives. Nobody works harder than the bees. B-Movie JS Revisions 8130763. Dad, I remember you coming home some nights so overworked your hands were still starving. You couldn't stop them. Martin Benson, A. Janet Benson to Martin. I remember that. Barry, what right do they have to our hard-earned honey? We're living on 2 cups a year. They're putting it in lip balm for no reason whatsoever. Martin Benson, even if it's true, Barry, what could one bee do? Barry, I'm going to sting them where it really hurts. Martin Benson in the face? Barry, no. Martin Benson in the eye? That would really hurt. Barry, no. Martin Benson up the nose? That's a killer. Barry, no. There's only one place you can sting the humans. One place where it really matters. Cut the sequence 2300. Hive at 5 News. B. Larry King. B-Movie JS Revisions 8130764. Barry continued. Interior. News studio. Day dramatic news. Music plays as the opening news sequence rolls. We see the Hive at 5 logo followed by shots of past news events. A bee freeway chase, a bee beard protest rally, and a beard pawing at the hive as the bees flee in panic. Bob Bumble. Hive at 5, the Hive's only full-hour action news source. Shots of newscasters flash up on the screen. Bob Bumble continued with Bob Bumble at the anchor desk. Bob has a big shock of anchor bed hair. Gray temples and overly white teeth. Bob Bumble continued, whether the storm stinger sports with buzz larvae and Janet Shung. Janet is the Asian bee. Bob Bumble continued, good evening, I'm Bob Bumble, Janet Shung, and I'm Janet Shung. Bob Bumble, our top story, a tri-county bee. Barry Benson, insert Barry's graduation picture. Bob Bumble continued, it's saying he intends to sue the human race for stealing our honey, packaging it, and profiting from it illegally. Cut to B-Movie JS Revisions 8130765. Interior Bean Studio? B. Larry King, Live B. Larry King. wearing suspenders and glasses, is interviewing Barry. A lower third Chiron reads, Barry, Larry, be Larry King live. Be Larry King, don't forget tomorrow night on Be Larry King, where we are going to have 3 informal queens all right here in our studio discussing their new books. Classy ladies, out this week on Hexagon. Barry, tonight we're talking to Barry Benson. Did you ever think, I'm just a kid from the Hive, I can't do this? Barry, bees have never been afraid to change the world. I mean, what about B. Columbus, B. Gandhi, B. Jesus? Barry, B. Larry King, though, where I'm from, you wouldn't think of suing humans. We were thinking more like stickball candy stores. Barry, how old are you? B. Larry King, I want to know that the entire bee community is supporting you in this case, which is certain to be the trial of the bee century. Barry, thank you. Larry, you know they have a Larry King in the human world, too? B. Larry King is a common name. Next week on B. Larry King. Jesus Christ. It's like a tongue twister for me. B-movie chase revisions 8130766. Barry, no, I mean he looks like you, and he has a show with suspenders and different colored dots behind him. B. Larry King next week on B. Larry King. Barry, old guy glasses, and there's quotes along the bottom from the guest you're watching, even though you just heard them. B. Larry King, Barry week next week. They're scary, they're hairy, and they're here live. B. Larry King exits. Barry always leans forward. Pointy shoulders, squinty eyes, lights bra, very Jewish. Cut the sequence 2400, flower shop. Interior Vanessa's flower shop, night. Stacks of law books are piled up, legal forms, etc. Vanessa is talking with Ken in the other room. Ken, look intense. You attack at the point of weakness. Vanessa, but it was my grandmother. Ken, she's 81. Ken, honey, her backhand's a joke. I'm not going to take advantage of that. B-movie JS revisions 8130767. Barry, quiet, please. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to make any notice to that while I'm reading this.
Come on. Gotta keep up.
Actual work going on here. Ken, is that the same bee? Barry, yes, it is. Vanessa, I'm helping him sue the human race. Ken, what? Barry enters. Barry, oh hello. Ken, hello, bee. Barry flies over to Vanessa. Vanessa, this is Ken. Barry, yeah, I remember you. Turbulent size 10, 1.5. Rivum soul, I believe. Ken, why does he talk again? Vanessa to Ken, sensing the tension. Listen, you'd better go because we're really busy working. Ken, but it's our yogurt night. Vanessa, pushing him out the door. Oh, bye-bye. She closes the door. Ken, why is yogurt night so difficult? B-movie JS revisions 8130768. Vanessa enters the back room carrying coffee. Vanessa, oh you poor thing. You two have been at this for hours. Barry, yes, and Adam here has been a huge help. Angle on a empty cinnamon box with Adam asleep inside, covered in plastic. Vanessa, how many sugars? Barry, just one. I try not to use the competition. So why are you helping me anyway? Vanessa, bees have good qualities. Barry roaring on the sugar cube like a gondola. See Sarahville. Vanessa, and it feels good to take my mind off the shop. I don't know why instead of flowers, people are giving balloon bouquets now. Barry, yeah, those are great, if you're 3. Vanessa, and artificial flowers. Barry, plastic flowers. Regarding plastic flowers, oh, they just get me psychotic. Vanessa, yeah, me too. Barry, the bent stingers, pointless pollination, B-movie, JS revisions 8130769.
Funny number.
Vanessa. Must you interrupt me? Vanessa, bees must hate those fake plastic things. Barry, there's nothing worse than a daffodil that's had work done. Vanessa, holding up the lawsuit documents. Well, maybe this can make up for it a little bit. Go to exterior, Vanessa's floor shop. They exit the store and cross to the mailbox. Vanessa, you know, Barry, this lawsuit is a pretty big deal. Barry, I guess. Vanessa, are you sure that you want to go through with it? Barry, I am sure. Am I sure? Kicking the envelope into the mailbox. When I'm done with the humans, they won't be able to say, "Honey, I'm home," without paying a royalty. Cut this sequence 2700. Meet Montgomery, exterior Manhattan Courthouse, day. BLB shot. A camera feed turns on, revealing a news person. B-movie James Revisions 8130770. Press person number 2 talking to 2 cameras. Sarah, it's an incredible scene here in downtown Manhattan, where all eyes and ears of the world are anxiously waiting. Because for the first time in history, we're going to hear for ourselves if a honeybee can actually speak. Angle on, Barry, Vanessa, and Adam getting out of the cab. Fresh spots Barry and Vanessa and pushes in. Adam sits on Vanessa's shoulder. Interior courthouse continuous. Barry, Vanessa, and Adam sit at the plaintiff's table. Vanessa turns to Barry. What have you gotten into here, Barry? Barry, I don't know, but it's pretty big, isn't it? Adam, I can't believe how many humans don't have to be at work during the day. Barry, hey, you think these billion-dollar multinational food companies have good lawyers? Cut to exterior courthouse steps. A continuous big black car pulls up. BBC.
What literally was quite up. I just realized. Oh yeah, you can. Wait, can you break the finale on newest? Can I just go out?
Yeah, you can go out.
Oh, cool. Been making this needlessly complicated the entire time.
Jesus. Angle on, the grill filling the frame. We see the LTN monogram on the hood ornament. The defense lawyer, Leighton T. Montgomery, comes out, squashing a bug on the pavement. Cut to B-movie JS Revisions 8130771. Interior courthouse. Continuous. Barry shudders. Vanessa, what's the matter? Barry, I don't know. I just gotta chill. Montgomery enters. He walks by Barry's table, shaking a honey packet. Montgomery, well, if it isn't the B team. Regarding the honey packet, any of you boys work on this? He chuckled. The judge enters. Sequence 3000. Witnesses, bailiff, all rise. The Honorable Judge Bumbleton presiding. Judge shuffling papers. Alright, case number 4475.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Superior Court of New York, Barry B. Benson versus Honey Industry is now in session. Montgomery, you are representing the 5 major food companies collectively. Angle on Montgomery's briefcase. It has an embossed emblem of an eagle holding a gavel in one talon and a briefcase in the other.
The 5 major food companies. Ah yes, everyone knows who they are.
The 5 major food companies. Montgomery, a privilege. Judge Mr. Benson. Barry stands. Judge continued. You're representing all bees of the world. B-movie JS Revisions 8130772. Montgomery, the stenographer, and the jury lean in. Cut to exterior courthouse continues. The spectators outside freeze. The helicopters angle forward to listen closely. Cut to interior courthouse. Barry, bzz bzz bzz. Ah, I'm kidding. Yes, Your Honor, we are ready to proceed. Angle on courtroom, hubbub. Judge and Montgomery, your opening statement, please. Montgomery rises. Montgomery grumbles, clears his throat. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my grandmother was a simple woman. Born on the farm, she believed it was a man's divine right to benefit from the bounty of nature God put before us. If we were to live in the topsy-turvy world Mr. Benson imagines, just think of what it would mean. Maybe I would have to negotiate with the silkworm for the elastic of my breeches. Talking B, how do we know this isn't some sort of holographic motion picture capture? Hollywood wizardry. They could be using laser beams, robotics, ventriloquism, cloning. For all we know, he could be on steroids. Montgomery leers at Barry, who moves to the stand. B-Movie JS Revisions 8/13/07/73. Judge, Mr. Benson. Barry makes his opening statement. Barry, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, there's no trickery here. It's important to all bees. We invented it, we make it, and we protect it with our lives. Unfortunately, there are some people in this room who think they can take whatever they want from us. Because we're the little guys. And what I'm hoping is that after this is all over, you'll see how by taking our honey, you're not only taking away everything we have, but everything we are. Angle on, Vanessa smiling. Angle on, the bee gallery wiping tears away. Cut to interior Benson house. Barry's family is watching the case on TV. Janet Benson. Oh, I wish he would dress like that all the time. So nice. Cut.
Get crashed, loser.
Did you hit yourself with a dumpster?
No, you did. What do you mean?
Interior courtroom. Later, judge, call your first witness. Cut to B-Movie J's Revisions 8/13/07/74. Interior courthouse. Later, Barry. So Mr. Klaus Vanderheyden of Honey Farms, pretty big company you have there. Mr. Vanderheyden, I suppose so. Barry, and I see you also own Honey Burton and Honron. Mr. Vanderheyden, yes. They provide beekeepers for our farms. Barry, beekeeper? I find that to be a very disturbing term. I have to say, I don't imagine you employ any bee freers.
Yes?
Do you? Mr. Vanderheyden, highlight please. Thank you. Mr. Vanderheyden, no. Barry, I'm sorry I couldn't hear you. Mr. Vanderheyden, louder. No! Barry, no, because you don't free bees. You keep bees, and not only that, it seems you thought a bear would be an appropriate image for a jar of honey. Mr. Vanderheyden, well, they're very lovable creatures. Yogi Bear, Fozzie Bear, Build-A-Bear. Barry, yeah, you mean like this? Vanessa and the superintendent from her building enter with a giant ferocious grizzly bear. He has a neck collar and chains extending from either side. B-Movie JS Revisions 8/13/07/75. By pulling the chains, they bring him directly in front of Vanderheyden. The bear lunges and roars. Barry continued, bears kill bees. How would you like this big hairy head crashing into your living room? Biting into your couch, spitting out your throw pillows. Roar, roar. The bear reacts. Bear, roar. Barry, okay, that's enough. Take him away. Vanessa and the superintendent pull the bear out of their courtroom. No, cannot. Vanderheyden trembles. The judge glares at him. Cut to interior courtroom a little later. Barry questions Sting. Barry, so Mr. Sting, thank you for being here. Your name intrigues me, I have to say. Where have I heard it before? Sting, I was in a band called The Police. Barry, but you've never been a police officer of any kind, have you? Sting, no, I haven't. B-Movie JS Revisions 8/13/07/76. Barry, no you haven't, and so here we have yet another example of bee culture being casually stolen by a human for nothing more than a prance about stage name. Sting, oh please. Barry, have you ever been stung, Mr. Sting? Because I'm feeling a little stung. Sting. Or should I say, looking folder, Mr. Gordon M. Sumner? The jury gasps, Montgomery to his aides.
What just happened? Why? Did I just get common boosted into the ground? Oh, wait, there's no problem here.
You must have gotten hit by a car. Cars can still in-cap you.
But from where? It just went up here. Missed the mushroom, of course. And then went over here and just tried to get this, fucked it up, and then fucking died. Now I'm fine. What?
Well, I'm assuming your blast hit the car and it shot up and hitting you.
Probably. Kinda rude.
The jury guess Montgomery to his aides. That's not his real name, you idiots. Cut to interior courthouse. Later, Barry, Mr. Liotta, first may I offer my belated congratulations on your Emmy win for the guest spot on AR in 2005. Liotta, thank you. Thank you. Liotta laughs maniacally. Barry, I also see from your resume that you're devilishly handsome. But with your turning inner turmoil, that's always ready to blow. Liotta, I enjoy what I do. Is that a crime? B-movie, JS Revisions 8130777. Barry, not yet it isn't. But is this what it's come to for you? Mr. Liotta, exploiting tiny helpless beasts so you don't have to rehearse your part. And learning your lines. Stir. Liotta, watch it, Benson. I could go right now. Barry, this isn't a good fella. This is a bad fella. Liotta, exploding, trying to smash Barry with the yummy. Why doesn't someone just step on this little creep and we can all go home? You're all thinking it. Say, Judge, order in this courtroom. A montage of newspaper headlines follows. New York Post, bees to humans buzz off. New York Telegram, Sue B, Daily Variety, Studio dumps Liotta project, Slam store and unlawful entry 2. Cut to sequence 3175. Candlelight dinner. Interior Vanessa's apartment. Barry and Vanessa are having a candlelight dinner. Visible behind Barry is a little missy set box with the flaps open. Barry, well, I just think that was awfully nice of that Barry to pitch in like that. B-movie JS Revisions 8130778. Vanessa, I'm telling you, I think the jury's on our side. Barry, are we doing everything right? You know, legally? Vanessa, I'm a florist, Barry. Barry, right. Barry raises his glass. Barry, continue. Well, here's to a great team. Vanessa, to a great team. They toast. Ken enters. Ken, well, hello. Vanessa, oh, Ken. Barry, hello. Vanessa, I didn't think you were coming.
Ooh.
Ken, no, I was just late. Fuck's sake. I tried to call, but holding his cell phone. The battery. Vanessa, I didn't want all this to go to waste, so I called Barry. Luckily, he was free. Me too. Barry, yeah. Ken, gritting his teeth. Oh, that was lucky. B-movie JS Revisions 8130779. Vanessa, well, there's still a little left. I could heat it up. Ken, yeah, heat it up. Sure, whatever. Vanessa exits. Ken and Barry look at each other as Barry eats. Barry, so I hear you're quite a tennis player. I'm not much of a for the game myself. I find the ball a little grabby. Ken, that's where I usually sit. Right there. Vanessa. Ken, Barry was looking at your resume and he agreed with me that eating with chopsticks isn't really a special skill. Ken to Barry, you think I don't see what you're doing? Barry, hey look, I know how hard it is to trying to find the right job. We certainly have that in common. Ken, do we? Very well. These have 100% employment, of course, but we do jobs like taking the crud out. Ken, that's just what I was thinking about doing. Ken holds his table knife up and slips out. It slips out of his hand. He goes under the table to pick it up. B-movie JS Revisions 8130780. Vanessa, Ken, I let Barry borrow your razor for his fuzz. I hope that was alright. Ken hits the table. Hits his head on the table. Barry, I'm going to go drain the old stinger. Ken, you do that. Barry exits to the bathroom, grabbing a small piece of a variety magazine on the way. Barry, oh look at that. Ken slams the champagne down on the table. Ken closes his eyes and buries his face in his hands. He grabs the magazine on the way into the bathroom. Sequence 2800. Barry fights Ken. Interior bathroom. Continues. Ken enters, closes the door behind him. He's not happy. Barry is washing his hands. He glances back at Ken. Ken, you know, I've just about had it with your little mind games. Barry, what's that? An Italian Bosch.
Whoa.
Vogue. Okay. Barry, Mamma Mia, that's a lot of pages. Ken, it's a lot of ads. Barry, remember what Van said? Why is your life any more valuable than mine? B-Movie JS Revisions 8130781. Ken, it's funny. I just can't seem to recall that. Ken whacks at Barry with the magazine. He misses and knocks everything off the vanity. Ken grabs a can of air freshener. Ken continued, I think something sticks in here. He sprayed at Barry. Barry, I love the smell of flowers. Ken, yeah? How do you like the smell of flames? Ken likes the string. Barry, not as much. Barry flies in a circle. Ken, trying to stay with him, spins in place, angle on. Angle on flames outside the bathroom door. Ken slips on the Italian wall, falls backward into the shower, pulling down the shower curtain. The can hits him in the head, followed by the shower curtain rod and the rubber duck. Ken reaches back, grabs the handled shower head, and looks around looking for Barry. Angle on a water bug near the drain. Water bug, not taking sides. Barry's on a toilet tank. He comes out from behind a shampoo bottle wearing a chapstick cap as a helmet. Barry, Ken, look at me. I'm wearing a chapstick hat. This is pathetic. Angle on Ken turning the hand shower nozzle from gentle to turbo to lethal. B-Movie JS Revisions 8130782. Ken, I've got issues. Ken fires the water at Barry, knocking him into the toilet. The items from the vanity, emery board, lipstick, eye curler, etc. Are you on the toilet seat? Are on the toilet seat. Ken looks down at Barry. Ken continued. Oh well, a royal flush. Barry, you're bluffing. Ken, am I? Ken flushes the toilet. Barry grabs the emery board and uses it to surf. He puts his hand in the water while he's surfing. Some water splashes on Ken. Barry, surf's up, dude. Ken, poo water. He does some skateboard style half pipe riding Barry. Barry surfs out of the toilet. Barry, then, that bowl is mine. Ken tries to get a shot at him with the toilet brush. Ken, except for those dirty yellow rings. Vanessa enters. Vanessa, Kenneth, what are you doing? Ken, you know what? I don't even like honey. I don't eat it. Vanessa, we need to talk. B-Movie JS Revisions 8130783. She pulls Ken out by his ear. Ken glares at Barry. Cut to interior hallway. A continuous. Vanessa, he's just a little bee. And he happens to be the nicest bee I've met in a long time. Ken, a long time? What are you talking about? Are there other bugs in your life? Vanessa, no, but there are other things bugging me in life. And you're one of them. Ken, fine. Talking to bees, no yoga night. My nerves are fried from riding into this emotional roller coaster. Vanessa, goodbye, Ken. Ken, Vanessa, phew. Ken exits and re-enters the frame.
Fuck!
Ken,
I didn't say stop. Continue reading.
and for your information, I prefer sugar free, artificial sweeteners made by man. He exits again. The door slams behind. Vanessa to Perry, I'm sorry about all that. Ken re-enters B movie. Ken re-enters B movie JS revisions 813-0784. Ken, I know it's got an aftertaste. I like it. Barry, regarding Ken, I always felt there was some kind of barrier between Ken and me.
Barrier.
Put this
Haha,
in his pocket. Haha, haha, ha. I couldn't overcome it. Oh well. Vanessa, are you going to be okay for the trial tomorrow? Right? Oh, I believe Mr. Montgomery is about out of ideas. Cut the sequence 3300. Adam stings Monty, interior courtroom. Next day, angle on, medium shot of Montgomery standing at his table, not on the table. Montgomery, we would like to call Mr. Barry Benson B to the stand. Adam, Mr. to Vanessa, that's not a good idea. To Barry, you can really see why he's considered one of the very best lawyers. Oh? Barry rolls his eyes. He gets up, takes the stand, and juror in a striped shirt applauds. Mr. Gamble, whispering, Leighton, you've got to weave some magic with this jury, or it's going all over. Montgomery is holding a book, The Secret Life of Bees. B Movie JS Revisions 813-0785. Montgomery, confidently whispering, oh, don't worry, Mr. Gamble. The only thing I have to do to turn the story around is to remind them of what they don't like about bees. Big Gamble, you got the tweezers? Mr. Gamble nods and pats his breast pocket. Mr. Gamble, are you allergic? Montgomery, only to losing, son. Only to losing. Montgomery approaches the stand. Montgomery continued, Mr. Benson B., I'll ask you what I think we'd all like to know. What exactly is your relationship to that woman? Montgomery points to Vanessa. Barry, we're friends. Montgomery, good friends? Barry, yes. Montgomery softly in Barry's face. How good? Barry, what? Montgomery, do you live together? Barry, wait a minute. This isn't about... B-Movie JS Revisions 813-07-86. Montgomery, are you her little clearing throat bedbug? Barry, flustered. Hey, that's not the kind of... Montgomery. I've seen a bee documentary or two. Now, from what I understand, doesn't your queen give birth to all the bee children in the hive? Barry, yeah, but Montgomery, so those aren't even your real parents. Angle on Barry's parents. Martin Benson, oh Barry. Barry, yes they are. Adam, hold me back. Vanessa holds him back with a coffee stir. Montgomery points to Barry's parents. Montgomery, you're an illegitimate bee, aren't you, Benson? Adam, he's denouncing bees. All the bees in our courtroom start to hum. They're agitated. Montgomery, and don't y'all date your cousins? Movie JS Revisions 813-0787. Vanessa standing, letting go of Adam. Objection! Adam explodes from the table and flies towards Montgomery. Adam, I'm going to pincushion this guy. Montgomery turns around and positions himself by the judge's bench. He sticks his butt out. Montgomery winks at his team. Adam, don't. It's what he wants.
Scene.
Adam shoves Barry out of the way. Adam stings Montgomery in the butt.
That's
The
so
jury
hard. Can you repeat that?
aghast. Adam stings Montgomery in the butt.
Oh, yeah.
The jury reacts aghast. Montgomery, ow, I'm hit. Oh lordy, I'm hit. The judge bangs his gavel. Judge, order, please. Mr. Montgomery, the venom is coursing through my veins. I have been Fuck.
Suck it up.
I've been felled by a winged beast of destruction. You see, you can't treat them like equals. They're striped savages. What? Striped savages? They put a fucking... I don't want to comment on it. Singing's the only thing they know. It's their way. Angle and Adam collapse on the floor. Barry rushes to his side. Barry, Adam, stay with me. Adam, I can't feel my legs. Montgomery falls on the bailiff. Bailiff, take it easy. B-movie, JS Revisions 8130788. Montgomery. Oh, what angle of mercy will I come forward to suck the poison from having my buttocks?
Oh yeah, can I do that?
Are you in the movie?
God, with my sucking skills, maybe.
Oh god.
I'll save him. We'll get the good end.
Recoiled. Please, I will have order in this court. Order, please. Fade the sequence 3400. Adamat Hospital, interior hospital, street level room. Day press person number 1. The case of the honeybees versus the human race took a pointed turn against the bees yesterday. One of their legal team stunned Leighton T. Montgomery. And here's Dawn with a 5-day. A nurse lets Barry into the room. Barry carries a flower. Barry, thank you. Barry stands over Adam in a bed. In a bed, Barry lays the flower down next to him. The TV is on. Barry continued, hey buddy. Adam, hey Barry. No, that's just hey. Barry, is there much pain? Adam has a bee-sized painkiller honey button near his head that
That's
he
still a
presses.
God.
What?
Just been informed about a god spot that I was assuming would be patched. Sake.
Oh yeah, true.
I even know about that.
Oh no, it's not that one.
Oh. Okay, never mind.
Adam, pressing the button, yeah, I blew the whole case, didn't I? It's the roof by the building with the fence, like where the alarm car goes.
I don't even know where.
It has a.
This one.
It's should be a roof with a big billboard on it, like way before that.
Okay.
You move with JS revisions 8130789. Barry, oh, it doesn't matter. The important thing is that you're alive. You could have died. Adam might be better off dead. Look at me. Adam throws the blanket off his lap, revealing a green sandwich, sword stinger. Adam continued, voice cracking. They got it from the cafeteria. They got it from downstairs in a tuna sandwich. Look, here's a little celery with still on it. Barry, what was it like to sting someone? Adam, I can't explain it. It was all adrenaline and then ecstasy. Barry looks at Adam. Barry, alright. Adam, you think that was all a trap? Barry, of course. I'm sorry, I flew us right into this. What were we thinking? Look at us, we're just a couple of bugs in the world. Adam, what do you think the humans will do to us if they win? Barry, I don't know. Adam, I hear they put the roaches in motels. That doesn't sound so bad. B-movie J's revisions 81307. 90. Barry, Adam, they check in, but they don't check out. Adam gulps. Adam, oh my. Angle on the hospital window, we see 3 people smoking outside on the sidewalk. The smoke drifts in. Adam coughs. Adam continued, say, couldn't you get a nurse to close that window? Barry, why? Adam, the smoke. Please don't smoke. Barry, right. Please don't smoke. Please don't smoke. But some bees are smoking. Adam, that's it. That's our case. Adam starts putting his clothes on. Adam, it is? It's not over. Barry... No, get up. Get dressed. I've got to go somewhere. You get back to court and stall. Stall any way you can. Cut the sequence 3500. Smoking gun. Interior courtroom. The next day, Adam is folding a piece of paper into a boat. Adam, and assuming you've done set 29 correctly, you're ready for the tub? B-movie JS revisions 81307 91. Angle on the jury, all with paper boats move of their own. Jesus, oh, angle on Montgomery frustrated with Gamma, who's making the boat also. Monty crumples Gamel's boat and throws it at him. Judge, Mr. Flamin. Adam, yes? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, where's the rest of your team? Adam, fumbling with his sword stinger. Well, Your Honor, it's interesting. You know, bees are trained to fly kind of haphazardly. And as a result of quite often, we don't make very good time. I actually once read a pretty funny story about a bee. Montgomery, Your Honor, haven't these ridiculous bugs taken up enough of this court's valuable time? Montgomery rolls out from behind his table. He's suspended in a large baby chair with wheels. Montgomery continued, how much longer are we going to allow these absurd shenanigans to go on? These have presented no compelling evidence. They have presented no compelling evidence to support their charges against my clients who have all run perfectly legitimate businesses. I move for a complete dismissal of this entire case. Judge, Mr. Flamin, I'm afraid I'm going to have to consider Mr. Montgomery's motion. B move the Chase Revisions 8130792.
Planning to.
Adam, but you can't. What?
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 Exactly.
We have. Okay.
Don't
We
worry
have
about it.
We have a terrific case. Montgomery, where is your proof? Where's the evidence? Show me the smoking gun. Barry bursts through the door. Barry, hold it, Your Honor. You want a smoking gun? Here's your smoking gun. Vanessa enters, holding a bee smoker. Vanessa slams the beekeeper's smoker onto the judge's bench. Judge, what is that? Barry, it's a bee smoker. Montgomery grabs the smoker. Montgomery, what's this? What this? This harmless little contraption. This couldn't hurt a fly, let alone a bee. He unintentionally points it towards the bee gallery, knocking them all out. The jury gasps. The press snaps pictures of them. Barry, members of the jury, look at what has happened to bees who have never been asked, smoking or not. Is this what nature intended for us? To be forcibly addicted to these smoke machines in man-made wooden slatwork camps? Living out our lives as having slaves to the white man. Barry gestures dramatically towards Montgomery's racially mixed table. The black lawyer slowly moves his chair away. Gannon, what are we going to do? B movie JS Revisions 8130793. Montgomery to press. He's playing the species card. Barry lands on the scale of justice by the judge's bench.
Oh, this was the alarm.
It balances as he lands. Barry, ladies and gentlemen, please free these bees. Angle on jury chanting, free the bees. Judge, the court finds in favor of the bees. The chaos continues. Barry flies over to Vanessa with his hand up high for a high five. Barry, Vanessa, we won. Vanessa, yay, I knew you could do it. High five. She high fives Barry, sending him crashing under the table. He bounces right back up. Vanessa continues. Oh, sorry. Barry, ow, I'm okay, Vanessa. Do you know what this means? Oh, the honey is finally going to be gone for the bees. Now we won't have to work so hard all the time. Montgomery approaches. Barry, surrounded by the press. The cameras and microphones go to Montgomery. Montgomery, waving a finger, this is an unholy preservation of the balance of nature. Benson, you'll regret this. Angle on Barry's deer in headlights expression as the press pushes microphones in his face. B-Movie JS Revisions 8130794. Press person 1. Barry, how much honey do you think is out there? Barry, alright, one at a time. Sarah. Barry, who are you wearing? Barry, my sweater. It's Ralph Lauren. And I have no pants. The press follows Barry as he exits. Angle on Adam and Vanessa. Adam putting his papers away. What if Montgomery's right? Vanessa, what do you mean? Adam, we've been living the bee way a long time. 27 million years. Dissolved to sequence 3600.
Don't shoot the car.
Honey Roundup. Exterior honey farms apiary. Montage Sarah. Congratulations on your victory. What are you going to demand as a settlement? Barry, over montage. First, we're going to demand a complete shutdown of all bee work camps. Then we want to get back all the honey that was ours to begin with. Every last drop. We demand an end to the glorification of the bear as anything more than a filthy, smelly, big-headed, bad-breath stink machine. B-Movie JS Revisions 8130795. I believe we're all aware of what they do in the woods. We will no longer tolerate derogatory but B-negative nicknames, unnecessary inclusion of honey in bogus health products, and la-di-da tea time human snack garnishments. Montage images close-up on an ATF jacket. With the yellow letters, camera pulls back. We see an army of bee and human agents wearing hastily made alcohol, tobacco, firearms, and honey.
Confused.
We need to restart the generator.
Alcohol, tobacco, firearms, hockey, jackets. Barry supervises the gate to Honey Farms is locked permanently. All the smokers are collected and locked up. All the bees leave the apiary. Cut to external ATF outside of supermarket. Montage agents begin yanking honey off the supermarket shelves and out of the shopping baskets. Cut to exterior New Hive City. Montage: the bees tear down a honey bear statue. Cut to exterior Yellowstone Forest. Montage POV of a sniper's crosshairs. An animated bear character look-alike turns his head towards the camera. Barry, wait for my signal. Angle on. Barry lowering his binoculars. Barry continued. Take him out. The sniper shoots the bear. It hits him in the shoulder. The bear looks at it. He gets woozy, and then the honey jar falls out of his lap. An ATF&H agent catches it. The B-Movie JS Revisions 8130796. Barry continued. ATF&H agent to the bear's pig friend. Will have a little nausea for a few hours, then he'll be fine. Cut to exterior Sting's house. Montage ATF&H agent slap cuffs on Sting, who is meditating. Sting, but it's just a prance about stage name. Cut to interior a woman's shower. Montage: a woman is taking a shower and using honey shampoo. An ATF&H agent pulls the shower curtain aside and grabs her bottle of shampoo. The woman screams. The agent turns to the three other agents and Barry. Angle on. Barry looking at the label on the shampoo bottle, shaking his head and writing it on his clipboard. Cut to exterior supermarket cafe. Montage: another customer, an old lady having her tea with a little jar of honey. Gets her face pushed down onto the table and turned into the side by two agents. One of the agents has a gun on her. Old lady can't breathe. Cut to exit Central Park and montage an oil drum of honey connected to Barry's hive. B-Movie JS Revisions 8130797. Barry brings it in. Boys, cut to sequence. Bring it in, boys. Cut to sequence 3650. No more work in interior Hunex. Montage angle on. The honey goes past the 3-cup hash mark and begins to overflow. A worker bee runs up to Buzzwell. Worker B1, Mr. Buzzwell, we just passed 3 cups and there's gallons more coming. I think we need to shut down. Teaching beat to Buzzwell, shut down. We've never shut down. Ankle on. Buzzwell overlooking the factory floor. Buzzwell shut down honey production. Stop making honey. Ankle on. 2 bees, each with a key. Buzzwell continued. Turn your key, sir. They turned the key simultaneously. Wargame style is shutting down the honey machines. Angle on. The taffy pull machine, centrifuge, and Krellman all slowly came to a stop. The bees look around bewildered. Worker B5. What do we do now? A bee. Worker B6, Cannonball, who jumps into a honey vat, doesn't penetrate the surface. He looks around and slowly sinks it to his waist. B-Movie JS Revisions 8130798. Exterior Hunex Factory. The whistle blows and the bees all scream out The exit. Cut to interior J-gate. Continuous Luloduca gives orders to the pollen jocks. Luloduca, we're shutting down honey production. Mission abort. Cut to exterior Central Park. Jackson receives the orders mid-pollination. Jackson aborting pollination and nectar detail. Returning to base. Cut to exterior New Hive City Anglon. Anglon bees putting suntan lotion on their noses and antennae and sunning themselves on the balconies of the gyms. Cut to exterior Central Park Anglon, the flowers starting to droop. Cut to interior J-gate. J-gate is deserted. Cut to B-movie JS revisions 8/13/07/99. Exterior New Hive City Anglon. Anglon bees sunning themselves. A timer dings and they all turn over. Cut to exterior Central Park time lapse of Central Park turning down. Cut to exterior Vanessa's florist shop close up shot. Vanessa writes sorry, no more flowers on the close sign. And turns it facing out. Cut to sequence 3700. Idle Hive, exterior, New Hive, City, Dayberry,
Damn, that was fun.
Hey, you here. Go away. You come.
There, again. Cut the sequence 3700. Idle Hive, exterior, New Hive, City. Dayberry flies at high speed, tracking shot into the hive through the lobby of Hunex and into Adam's office. Cut to interior Adam's office. Continues. Barry meets Adam in his office. Adam's office is in disarray. There's papers everywhere. He's filling up his cardboard hexagon box. Barry, out of breath. Adam, you wouldn't believe how much honey it was out there. Adam, oh yeah? Barry, what's going on around here? Where is everybody? Are they out celebrating? B-movie JS revisions 8/13/07/100. Adam, exiting the cardboard box of his belongings. No, they're just home. They don't know what to do. Barry, Adam, they're laying out, they're sleeping in. I heard you. Uncle Carl was on his way to San Antonio with a cricket. Barry, at least we got our honey back. They walked through an empty factory. Adam, yeah, but sometimes I think, so what if the humans liked our honey? We wouldn't. It's the greatest thing in the world. I was excited to be part of making it. Angle on Adam's desk on the side of the hall. Adam continued, this was my new desk, this was my new job. I wanted to do it really well. And now I can't do it. Adam exits. Cut to sequence 3900. Road without bees. Interior stairwell. Vanessa and Barry are walking up the stairs to the roof. Barry, I don't understand why they're not happy. We have so much now. I thought their lives would be better. B-movie JS revisions 8/13/07/101. Vanessa, Barry, they're doing nothing. It's amazing. Honey really changes people. Vanessa, you don't have any idea what's going on, do you? Barry, what did you want to show me? Vanessa, this. They reach at the top of the stairs. Vanessa opens the door. Cut to exterior Vanessa's rooftop. Continuous. Barry sees Vanessa's flower pots and small garden have all turned down. Barry, what happened here? Vanessa, this is not half of it. Vanessa turns Barry around with her two fingers, revealing this view of Central Park, which is all brown. Barry, oh no. Oh my.
Oh no,
They're all
Nazi power.
wilting. Vanessa doesn't look very good, does it? No. Vanessa, whose fault do you think that is? B-movie revisions B-movie JS revisions 8/13/07/102. Barry, you know, I'm gonna guess. Bees? Vanessa, bees? What do you specifically mean? I guess I didn't think that bees not needing to make honey would affect all these other things. Vanessa, and it's not just flowers. Fruits, vegetables, and they all need bees. Very well, that's our whole SAT thing right here. SAT test right there. Vanessa, so you take away the produce that affects the entire animal kingdom. And then, of course, Barry, the human species. Vanessa, clearing your throat. Ahem.
Fuck's
Say,
sake.
oh. So if there's no more pollination, it could all just go south here, couldn't it? Vanessa, and I know this is also partly my fault. Barry takes a long sigh. Barry, how about a suicide pact?
Let's go!
So not sure if he's joking. How would we do that? Barry, I'll sting you. You step on me.
Oh yeah. Wait, what?
Movie Chaser Fidget 81307 103. Venison, that just kills you twice. Barry, right? Right. Vanessa, listen, Barry, sorry, but I've got to get going. She exits. Barry, looking out over the park, had to open my mouth and talk. Looking back, Vanessa is gone. Cut the sequence 3935. Go to Pasadena. Exterior New York Street. Continues. Vanessa gets into a cab. Barry enters. Barry, Vanessa, why are you leaving? Where are you going? Vanessa, to the final tournament of Roses Parade in Pasadena. Fuck. They moved it up to this weekend because all the flowers are dying. It's the last chance I'll ever have to see it. Barry, Vanessa, I just want to say I'm sorry. I never meant it to turn out like this. Vanessa, I know, me neither. Vanessa's cab drives away. B-Movie JS Revisions 81307-104. Barry chuckling to himself. Tournament of Roses. Roses can't do sports. Wait a minute, Roses? Vanessa, Barry follows shortly after. He catches up to it, and he pounds on the window. Barry follows shortly after Vanessa's cab. He catches up to it, and he pounds on the window. Interior taxi continues. Barry motions for her to roll the window down. She does so. Barry, Roses. Vanessa, Barry. As he flies next to the cab, roses are flowers. Vanessa, yes, they are. Barry, flowers, bees, pollen. Vanessa, I know. That's why this is the last parade. Barry, maybe not. The cab starts pulling away ahead of Barry. Barry continued. Regarding driver, could you ask him to slow down? Vanessa, could you slow down? The cab slows. Barry flies in the window and lands on the change box, which closes on him. B-Movie JS Revisions 81307-105. Vanessa continued. Barry, Vanessa lets him out. Barry stands in the change box in front of the driver's license. Barry, okay, I made a huge mistake. This is a total disaster and it's all my fault. Vanessa, yes, it kind of is. Barry, I've ruined the whole thing, and I wanted to help with your flower shop. Instead, I've made it worse. Vanessa, actually, it's completely closed down. Barry, oh, I thought it maybe you were remodeling. Nonetheless, I have another idea. It's greater than all my previous great ideas combined. Vanessa, I don't want to hear that. Vanessa closes the change box on Barry. Barry opening it again. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. They have the roses have pollen. I know every bee, plant, and flower garden in this park. All we've got to do is get what they've got back to with what they've got. Vanessa bees, Barry park, Vanessa pollen. B-Movie JS Revisions 81307-106. Barry flowers, Vanessa repollination. Barry on luggage handle going up across the nation. Cut the sequence 3950. Rose Parade. Exterior Pasadena Parade Barry. Alright. Tournament of Roses, Pasadena, California. They've got nothing but flowers, floats, and cotton candy. Security will be tight. Vanessa, I have an idea. Cut the exterior float staging area angle on Barry, Vanessa approaching a heavily armed guard. Cut of the staging area. Vanessa Bloom, FTD, official floral business. He leans in to look at her badge. She snaps it shut. Vanessa continued. Oh, it's real. Heavily armed guards, sorry man. That's a nice brooch, by the way. Vanessa, thank you, it was a gift. B-Movie, JS Revisions 81307-107. They enter the staging area. Barry, then once we're inside, we just picked the right float. Vanessa, how about the princess and the pea? Barry, yeah. Vanessa, I can be the princess and Barry. Yes, I think. Vanessa, you could be Barry. Vanessa. The pea. Barry, I got it. Cut to exterior float staging area a few moments later. Barry, dressed as a pea, flies up and hovers in front of the princess on the princess and the pea float. The float is sponsored by Inflat a Bed, and signs read, Inflat a Bed, if it glows, it's ours. Barry, sorry I'm late, where should I sit? Princess, what are you? Barry, I believe I'm the pea. Princess, the pea? It's supposed to be under the mattresses. B-Movie JS Revisions 81307-108. Barry, not in this fairy tale, sweetheart. Princess, I'm going to go talk to the marshal. Barry, you go do that. This whole parade is a fiasco. She exits. Vanessa removes the stepladder. See, the princess falls. Barry and Vanessa take off on the floor. Barry continued. Let's see what this baby will do. Angle on the guy with his headset talking to drivers. Headset guy, hey, the float zooms by. A young child in the stands. Timmy cries. Cut to exterior float staging area. A few moments later, angle on Vanessa putting the princess hat on. Barry, then all we do is blend in with traffic without arousing suspicion. Cut to exterior the parade run. Continuous, the floats go flying by the crowds. Barry and Vanessa's float crashes through the fence. Cut to B-Movie J Revisions 81307-109. Exterior, LA Freeway, Vanessa and Barry speed dodging vegan. Down the freeway. Barry, and once we're at the airport, there's no stopping us. Cut to exterior, relax report Barry. Barry and Vanessa pull up to the curb in front of an TSA agent is clipboard. TSA agent, stop, security. Did you and your insect pack your own float? Vanessa, yes. TSA agent has his float been in your possession the entire time?
What the fuck?
Since the parade,
What
yes.
world?
Uncle Barry holding his shoes. TSA agent, would you remove your shoes and everything in your pockets? Can you remove your stinger, sir? Barry, that's a problem. TSA agent, I know. Just having some fun. Enjoy your flight. Cut to exterior runway. Barry and Vanessa's airplane takes off. Be it B-Movie JS Revisions 81307-110. Barry, then if we're lucky, we'll have just enough pollen to do the job. Dissolve to sequence 4025. Cockpit flight. Interior airplane. Vanessa's... yes. Cock.
Cock is just a C word.
Interior airplane. Vanessa is on the aisle. Barry's on a laptop calculating flowers, pollen, number of bees, airspeed, etc. He does a stomp dance on the keyboard. Barry, can you believe how lucky we are? We have just enough pollen to do the job. I think this is going to work. Vanessa is going to... It's gotta work. Pilot. Attention passengers. This is Captain Scott. I'm afraid we have a bit of bad weather in the New York area. It looks like we're going to be experiencing a couple hours of delay. Vanessa. Barry, these are cut flowers with no water. They'll never make it. Barry, I've got to get up there and talk to these guys.
I can scare me. So what? Fine, don't worry about it. It's good. It's all
Vanessa,
good.
be careful. Barry flies up to the cockpit door. Cut to interior cockpit continuous. A female flight attendant, Angela, is in the cockpit with the pilots. B-Movie JS Revisions 81307. 111. There's a knock at the door. Barry. Hey, can I get some help with the Sky Mall magazine? I'd like to order a talking inflatable pool filter. Angela to the pilots, irritated. Excuse me, cut to exterior cabin. Continuous, Angela opens the cockpit door and looks around. She doesn't see anybody. Angela and Barry hidden in their yellow and black caution stripe. As Angela looks around, Barry zips into the cockpit. Cut to interior cockpit. Barry, excuse me, Captain, I am in a risk situation here. Pilot, pulling an earphone back to the co-pilot. What did you say, Hal? Co-pilot, I didn't say anything. Pilot, he sees Barry. Ah, B. Barry. No, don't freak out. There's a chance of my entire species. Co-pilot, taking out these earphones. Ah, B. What?
Not species, it's a species. It's a bees.
Oh, okay. But the script says species.
Guess the script is wrong.
The script is correct. B-movie JS revisions 8.13.07.112. The pilot grabs a dustbuster, a vacuum cleaner, beams it around trying to vacuum up Barry. The co-pilot faces camera as the pilot tries to suck Barry up. Barry is on the other side of the co-pilot as they dozy-do. The toupee of the co-pilot begins to come up, still attached to the front.
That
Co-pilot
surely isn't the only
continued.
thing coming up.
What are you doing? Stop. The toupee comes off the co-pilot's head and sticks in the dustbuster. Barry runs across the bald head. Barry, wait a minute. I'm an attorney. Co-pilot, who's an attorney? Pilot, don't move. The pilot uses the dustbuster to try and smash Barry. Try and mash Barry. He was hovering in front of the co-pilot's nose and knocks out the co-pilot, who falls out of his chair, hitting the life raft release button. What?
Let me explain. They are trying to smash Barry, and Barry is trying to smash Vanessa.
Oh my god. The life raft inflates, hitting the pilot, knocking him into a wall and out cold. Barry surveys the situation. Barry. Cut to interior airplane cabin. Vanessa studies her laptop, looking serious. SFX. PA crackling. Barry. Captain voice. Good afternoon, passengers. This is your captain speaking. Would Miss Vanessa Bloom in 24F please report to the cockpit? And please hurry.
Vanessa Bloom.
Okay. And please hurry. B-movie JS revisions 8.13.07.113. Angle on the aisle and Vanessa head popping up. Cut to interior cockpit. Vanessa enters. Vanessa, what happened here? Barry, I tried to talk to them, but then there was a dustbuster, a toupee, a life raft exploded. Now one's bald, one's on a boat, and they're both unconscious. Vanessa, is that another B joke? Barry, no one's flying the plane. The air traffic controller, Bud, speaks over the radio. Bud, this is JFK Control Tower, Flight 356, what's your status? Vanessa presses the button and the intercom comes on. Vanessa, this is Vanessa Bloom. I'm a florist from New York, but where's the pilot? Vanessa, he's unconscious, so is the co-pilot. But not good. Is there anyone on board who has flight experience? Barbie? Barry. As a matter of fact, there is.
Barbie and Ken, yes.
Movie JS revisions 8.13.07.114. But who's that? Vanessa Barry Benson? Bud from the Honey Trial? Oh great, Barry. Vanessa, this is nothing more than a big metal bee. It's got giant wings, huge engines. Vanessa, I can't fly a plane. Vanessa, Barry, why not? Isn't John Travolta a pilot? Vanessa, yes. Barbie, how hard could it be? Vanessa, wait a minute. Barry, we're headed into some lightning. Cut to Vanessa shrugs and takes the controls. Sequence 4150. Barry flies plane, interior Benson house. The family is all huddled around the TV at the Benson house. Angle on TV, Bob Bumble is broadcasting Bob Bumble. This is Bob Bumble we have some late breaking news from JFK Airport. A very suspenseful scene is developing. Barry Benson, fresh off his stunning legal victory, B-Movie JS revisions 8/13/07/115. Adam sprays a can of honey yolk into his mouth. Adam, that's Barry. Bob Bumble is now attempting to land a plane, loaded with people, flowers, and incapacitated flight crew. Everyone, flowers. Cut to interior air traffic control, Tower Bud. Well, we have an electrical storm in the area and 2 individuals at the controls of a jumbo jet with absolutely no flight experience. Jeanette Chung with just a minute, Mr. Ditchwater plays a honeybee on the plane, but I'm quite familiar with Mr. Benson's work and his no-account compadres. Haven't they done enough damage already? Jeanette Chung, but isn't he your only hope right now? But come on, technically a bee shouldn't be able to fly at all. Cut to interior cockpit. Barry reacts, Bud, the wings are too small, their bodies are too big. B-Movie, Chase Revisions 8/13/07/116. Barry over PA. Hey, hold on a second, have we heard this a million times? The surface area of the wings of the body and the body mass doesn't make sense. Jeanette Chung, get this on the air. Cameraman, you got it. Cut to interior B TV control room. An engineer throws a switch. The engineer stand by. We're going live. The on-air sign illuminates cut to interior various shots of the new Hive City. The news report plays on TV. Paul and Jocks are sitting around playing paddleball. Willow, and one of them, is spinning his helmet on his finger. Buzzwell is in his office cubicle, playing computer solitaire. Barry's family and Adam are watching from their living room. Bee sitting on the street curb, turn around to watch the TV. Barry, Mr. Ditchwater, the way we work may be mystery to you, because making honey takes a lot of bees doing a lot of small jobs. But let me tell you something about a small job. If you do it really well, it makes a big difference. More than we realize. Trust to everyone. That's why I want to get bees back to doing what we do best. B-Movie JS Revisions 8/13/07/117. Working together. That's the bee way. We're not made of jello. We're got behind a fellow. Black and yellow. Proud of bees, hello. Cut to interior cockpit. Barry is giving orders to Vanessa. Barry, left, right, down, hover. Vanessa, hover? Barry forgot hover. Vanessa, you know what? This isn't so hard. Vanessa pretends to honk the horn. Vanessa continued. Beep, 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 beep. A bolt of lightning hits the plane. The plane takes a sharp dip. Vanessa continued. Barry, what happened? Barry, noticing the control panel. Wait a minute. I think we were on autopilot the whole time. Vanessa, that may have been helping you. Barry, no, we're not. Vanessa, holding her arms. Well then it turns out I cannot fly a plane. B-Movie JS Revisions 8/13/07. 118. Barry continued. Vanessa struggles with the yoke. Cut to exterior airplane. The airplane goes into a steep dive. Cut to sequence 4175. Crash landing interior J-gate and alert sign reading Hive alert we need. The signal goes from 2 bees, some bees, every bee there is. Lou Loduca gathers the pollen jocks at J-gate. Lou Loduca, all of you, let's get behind this fellow. Move it out. The bees follow Lou Loduca and exit J-gate. Cut to interior airplane cockpit. Barry, our only chance is if I do what I would do, and you copy me with the wings of the plane.
Jesus!
Vanessa, you don't have to yell. Barry, I'm not yelling. We happen to be in a lot of trouble here. Vanessa, it's very hard to concentrate with that panicky tone of your voice. Barry, it's not a tone, I'm panicking. Cut to B-Movie JS Revisions 8/13/07/119. Exterior JFK airport angle on the bees arriving and massing at the airport. Cut to interior cockpit. Barry and Vanessa alternately slapping each other
Basically
in the
sick of the
face.
reading at the gameplay. I'm at the airport.
Vanessa, I don't think I can do this. Barry, Vanessa, pull yourself together. Listen to me. You have got to snap out of it. Vanessa, you snap out of it. Barry, you snap out of it. Vanessa, you snap out of it. Barry, you snap out of it. Vanessa, you snap out of it. Cut to exterior airplane. A gigantic swarm of bees flies in to hold the plane up. Cut to interior cockpit. Continuous. Barry, you snap out of it. Vanessa, you snap out of it. Movie Chaser Visions 81307-120. Barry, you snap. Vanessa, hold it. Barry, about to slap it again. Fine, come on, it's my turn. Vanessa, how is the plane flying? Barry's antenna ring. Barry, I don't know. Answering, hello? Cut to exterior airplane angle on the underside of the plane. The pollen jocks have massed all around the underbelly of the plane and are holding it up. Uloduga, hey Benson, have you got any flowers for a happy occasion here? In there? Cut to interior cockpit. Lou, Buzz, Splits, and Jackson come up alongside the cockpit. Barry, the pollen jocks. Vanessa, they do get behind a fellow. Barry, black and yellow. Lou Loduca over headset. Hello. B-Movie JS Revisions 81307-121. Alright, you two. What do you say we drop this tin can on the blacktop? Vanessa, what blacktop? Where? I can't see anything. Can you? Barry, no, nothing. It's all cloudy. Cut to exterior runway. Adam shouts. Adam, come on. You've got to think B, Barry. Thinking B. Angle on overhead. Shot of runway. The bees are in the formation of a flower. In unison they move, causing the flower to flash. Yellow and black. Bees chanting, thinking B. Cut to interior cockpit. We see through the swirling mist of the clouds. A giant shape of a flower is forming in the middle of the runway. Barry, wait a minute. I think I'm feeling something. Vanessa, what? Barry, I don't know, but it's strong. And it's pulling me, like a 27 million year old instinct. Bring the nose of the plane down. B-Movie JS Revisions 81307-122. Ulo Duca continued. Exterior runway. All the bees are on the runway chanting thinking B. Get to interior control tower, Rick. What in the world is on the tarmac? Angle on Dave OTS onto runway, seeing a flower being formed by millions of bees. Bud gets some lights on that. Cut to exterior runway, angle on aircraft landing right scaffold by the side of the runway, illuminating the bees in their flower formation. Interior cockpit. Barry, Vanessa, aim for the flower. Vanessa, oh okay. Barry, cut the engines. Vanessa, cut the engines. Barry, we're going in on B power. Ready, boys? Ulo Duca, affirmative. Cut to B-Movie JS Revisions 81307-123. Interior airplane cockpit. Barry, good, easy now. Land on that flower. Ready, boys? Give me full reverse. Ulo Duca, spin it around. The plane attempts to land on the top of an Aloha Airlines plane with flowers painted on it. Barry, I mean the giant black and yellow pulsating flower made by millions of bees. Vanessa, which flower? Barry, that flower. Vanessa, I'm aiming at that flower. The plane goes after a fat guy in a Hawaiian shirt.
Hey, that's me.
Barry, it's a fat guy in a flowered shirt. The other flower. The big one, he snaps a photo and runs away. Barry, continue, full forward. Ready, boys? Nose down, bring your tail up. Rotate around it. Vanessa, oh, this is insane. Barry, this is the only way I know how to fly. Cut to B-Movie, JS Revisions 81307-124. Air traffic control tower. Bud, am I cuckoo kachu? Or is this plane flying into an insect-like pattern? Cut to exterior runway. Barry, get your nose in there. Don't be afraid of it. Smell it. Full reverse. Easy, just drop it. Be a part of it. Aim it for the center. Now drop it in. Drop it in, woman. The plane hovers and maneuvers, landing in the center of a giant flower like a bee. The flowers from the cargo hold spill onto the runway. Interior airplane cabin, the passengers are motionless for a beat. Passenger, come on already. They hear the ding ding and all jump up to grab their luggage out of the overheads. Sequence 4225. One-way speech exit. Exterior runway continues and the inflatable slides pop out the side of the plane. The passengers escape. Barry and Vanessa slide down out of the cockpit. Barry and Vanessa exhale a huge breath. Vanessa, Barry, we did it. You taught me how to fly. Vanessa raises her hand up for a high five. He with JS Revisions 8.13.07.125. Barry, yes, no high five. Vanessa, right. Adam, Barry, it worked. Did you see the giant flower? Barry, what giant flower? Where? Of course I saw the flower. That was genius, man. Genius. Adam, thank you. Barry, but we're not done yet.
Same.
Barry flies up to the wing of the plane and addresses the bee crowd. Barry continued, listen everyone, this runway is covered with the last pollen from the last flowers available anywhere on Earth. That means this is our last chance. We're the only ones who make honey, pollinate flowers, and dress like this. If we're going to survive as a species, this is our moment. So what do you all say? Are we going to be bees or just Museum of Natural History keychains? Bees, we're bees. Keychain bee, keychain Barry, then follow me. Except keychain. Buzz, hold on Barry, you've earned this. Buzz puts on a pollen jock jacket and helmet with Barry's name on it. I'm Barry. B-Movie JS Revisions 813.07.126. Barry, I'm a pollen jock. Looking at the jacket, the sleeves are a little long, and it's a perfect fit. All I got to do are the sleeves. Pollen jocks tossed Barry a gun. Barry continued, oh yeah. And go on Martin and Janet Benson. Janet Benson, that's our Barry. All the bees descend upon the flowers on the tarmac and start collecting pollen. Cut to sequence 4250. Repollination. Exterior skies continues. The squadron flies over the city, pollinating trees and flowers as they go. Barry breaks off from the group towards Vanessa's flower shop. Cut to exterior Vanessa's flower shop. Continuous Barry pollinates Vanessa's flowers. Cut to exterior Central Park. Continuous angle on Timmy with a frisbee as the bees fly by. Timmy, Mom. The bees are back. B-Movie JS Revisions 813.07.127. Central Park is completely repollinated by the bees. Dissolved to interior Hunex. Continuous Hunex is back to the normal and everyone is busily working. Angle on, Adam putting his Coleman hat on. Adam, if anyone needs to make a call, now's the time. I've got a feeling we'll be working late tonight. The bees cheer. Cut to sequence 4355. Exterior Vanessa's flower shop. With a new sign out up front. Vanessa and Barry's flowers. Honey legal advice. Dissolve to interior flower counter. Vanessa doing a brisk trade with many customers. Cut to interior flower shop. Continuous Vanessa is selling flowers. In the backyard there are shelves stocked with honey. Vanessa, don't forget these. Have a great afternoon. Yes, can I help? Who's next? Who's next? Would you like some honey with that? It is be approved. Sign on the back room door reads, Barry Benson intersects at law. B-Movie JS Revisions 813.07.128. Camera moves on into the back room. Angle on Barry's cow client. Cow milk, cream, cheese, it's all me. And I don't see a nickel. Barry, Cow, breaking down. Sometimes I just feel like a piece of meat. Barry, I have no idea. Vanessa, Barry, I'm sorry. Have you got a moment? Barry, would you excuse me? My mosquito associate here will be able to help you. Looseblood enters. Looseblood, sorry I'm late. Cow, he's a lawyer too. Whose blood, ma'am? I was already a blood-sucking parasite. All I needed was a briefcase. Angle on flower counter. Vanessa to customer. Have a great afternoon, the Barry. I just got this huge tree ordered for a wedding. I can't get them anywhere. B-Movie JS Revisions 8/13/07/129. Barry, not a problem, Vanny. Just leave it to me. Vanessa turns back to deal with a customer. Vanessa, you're a lifesaver. To the next customer. Can I have who's next? Who's next? Angle on Vanessa smiling back at Barry. Barry smiles too, and snaps himself out of it. Barry speaks to his antennae. Alright, scramble, jocks, it's time to fly. Vanessa, thank you, Barry. Exterior flower shop. Continuous angle on Ken and Andy walking down the street. Ken noticing the new sign. Ah, what in the world is... It's that bee again? Andy guiding Ken protectively. Let it go, Kenny. Ken, that bee is living my life. When will this nightmare end? Andy, let it all go. They don't break stride. Angle on camera in front of Barry as he flies out the door and up into the sky. Paul and Jocks fold in formation behind him as they zoom into the park. Barry to splits. Beautiful day to fly. B-Movie Chase Revisions 8/13/07/130. Jackson sure is. Barry, between you and me, I was dying to get out of that office. Fade out. B-Movie Chase Revisions 8/13/07/131.
He did it.
The end, bitches.
That was probably the best reading so far.